Had like Penny Hardaway from the Magic. I probably would. All right, we good. We on?
Yeah, we on right now.
Oh well, shit, man. What's happening? What's happening, man? That's good. It's your boy the Guru here, the new mouth for the South Guru Speaks podcast.
Whoa,
I'm in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Episode 11.
They started.
I got family in here tonight, man. I got my Shit Division Media family in this bitch. I got my homeboys, the Poor Podcast, Big Mike Lake, Steve Cash in this bitch. What's cracking, homies?
What's good, man?
what's good, man? Boy, Steve Cash, one half of the Poor Podcast.
And I got my homie, my bad.
You just gonna cut me off? See how they do me?
He was Kanye fucking Mike.
And I'm the other half. I am Mike Lake in the building. What's good?
Chilling, and I got my other homie in here, Honest T, No Filter T. What's cracking,
T,
homie?
what's going on? T, Honest T, No Filter Needed. What's good with you?
Chilling, man. I want to thank y'all fellas for coming through, man.
I feel honored that I'm here. This is
Thanks
my
for
first
having
one
us,
on your show, and you running it. For once you point guarding, and I'm just.
Yeah.
I feel like the sixth man. I'm coming off the bench.
Hey,
Hey, you off
Hey,
the side bitch right now.
Yeah, I'm just on the side. I'm not big day. I'm just waving at y'all. Y'all balling. I'm just
Still
ready to
got
watch.
your
I'm a
warm-ups
fan.
Nah,
I'm
man,
a fan
you know,
right now.
I had to get my family on, man. You know what I'm saying? We been rocking shit. I remember when I met y'all. Well, both of y'all, you and T, at Mike crib, and when he used to live in TC. When he used to have a wood table joint, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
And that big ass dog used to be bothering me and shit. But,
Shout out to Athena.
yeah, man. But I remember when I met y'all, man. I was like, man, I fuck with these dudes, and I ain't see y'all for a minute. Then when me and Mike clicked up, then I ran into y'all again. It's just always been love, man. So I want to thank y'all again, bro.
That's what's
Nah,
up.
that's what's up, man. The reason you ain't see me for a minute because unlike it was obviously I wasn't fucking with you, so I made I made sure I was. Nah, I'm bullshit. Man, it's been
That
family
shit
from the
was
jump,
right out
man.
the window quick.
It's been family
Show
from the
it.
jump, man. I do appreciate you having us on those.
Nah, no doubt, man.
So what you got on the docket today, man? I mean, this
Shit, man. We just finna get into what's been cracking in the world, man.
your Bucks won. Your
of
Bucks,
course.
What are they, 1-1?
your Bucks.
Yeah, we won
Y'all
and one,
1-1?
dog.
So
Damn,
y'all on
Steve.
top of the world already, huh?
Of course, man. You know?
2 games, huh?
Saints-
That's all it takes?
We on top of the division.
Hey,
we are that.
Saints took
We
that
are
L
that.
today, so
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Oh, yeah.
Panthers
I seen
lost,
that.
Saints lost, Falcons lost. We out here.
Hey, that was
Yeah.
payback for last week for the Saints.
Go I
That
want to ask
crazy
you.
ass play.
I did want to ask you, like, how to pay, like, now that AB over there at the Patriots, like, and they Dolphins
the
got
Pats.
smoked today.
Yeah.
So how, like, is this the tone for the rest of the season for them?
I was watching that game today earlier, honestly, and they got beat so bad. And I tweeted, I said, the Dolphins got beat.
What
so
you said?
The Dolphins,
Are you fucking with him?
the Dolphins got beat so bad. It's like when you in school and your parents found out you switched your grades on a progress report. That's
Hey,
how
but wasn't that expected, though?
Tell that story.
I'm saying, like, with last week, this week, that's kind of like,
Well,
at this point in time.
rumor has it that the Dolphins are tanking. So
On purpose?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
early?
Yeah.
that's the rumors because they trying to get the quarterback Tua from Bama. But the coach, obviously, for PC purposes, he's denying it.
You can't say that. You
Yeah,
can't
you
just come out.
Yeah.
You can't outright say, "Yo, hey Dolphins fans, I know y'all paid y'all hard-earned money for these tickets. We don't give a fuck. We ain't winning this year, so take it or leave it."
So I know you're on top of your sports thing. So
Yeah.
is that rumor about the players wanting out true? Like after that first game, how they were saying they went out of their contract. A couple of them talked to their managers.
Well, from what I've read, a couple of them demanded a trade, so
Yeah.
that shit it must be
Damn.
valid. I know one of their players, Minka Fitzpatrick, the free safety, he went to Bama too. How ironic.
Yeah.
And he said, "Hey, I got to get the fuck up out of here, dog. Please."
God,
get me
game
up out-
1 though.
Please.
There was a whole lot of drop passes today. You think it was on purpose? Because some things. No, I'm just saying, because I'm really asking.
They all tanking?
Nah.
If they tanking, I mean,
But to answer your
I might
question,
fumble a catch into another receiver's hands or defender's hands.
I mean, nowadays, let me answer your question first about the Patriots. I feel like with AB, they were already a prestige organization. Mm-hmm. But with him, that's like adding the extra flavor to the gumbo, so they're for sure going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And they might win that shit. Like, so.
Almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
Like that was unnecessary. That's unnecessary.
That was like
AB
KD to the Warriors.
Right. Warriors,
And-
yeah.
Hey, what's crazy is within hours. You gotta think within hours this dude was picked up.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, for me, I was like, damn, I feel like
Well, shit, they were saying the fix was in on that,
yeah,
too.
Oh,
that's what
nah,
I'm saying.
hell nah, 'cause-
you don't. But within hours, like you talking about, they announced it, and within the hour, I know within hour or two, he was already signed.
I know, but I don't. The shit he
contract
did.
was-
That's crazy.
Hot
How
off
you
the
have
presses.
all of that ready to go?
No, but Coach Belichick wanted him originally when he was at Pittsburgh. 'Cause
Yeah.
He offered a first round, but Pittsburgh's like, hell nah, like we need more than that. But shit, in football, I give you a first round. I mean, I really want this nigga. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that's like flea market price. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we really want. Hey, shout out my cameraman Kimbe and his bitch, but we really want him. You know what I'm saying? But they said no, and then Oakland came and they gave him the $30 million guaranteed. But I'm just thinking, like, he did all that shit.
Why you think he wanted out of Oakland so bad?
Well, he called the general manager cracker, and
But why though? Why he wanted out?
But you know what? I think didn't they say he wanted to go to the? It was
He wanted
Pats
to go
and
there
another
straight
team that
from
he already had
Pittsburgh.
plans to
Yeah.
go to, and then he ended up in Oakland. There was another. I don't know who the
What-
other team was though.
it was,
it worked better for him or something like
it
that.
was Indy, Patriots. 'Cause like I said, Coach Belichick threw his hat in there. Oakland was in there, but it's so funny. Oakland was the last team they talked to on the phone, so they came with that bag.
Yeah.
AB loyal to the bag. You know what I'm saying? He don't really. He told y'all on ESPN, I don't need to play. I want to get paid. You know what I'm saying? These Cuban links ain't cheap. So I'm Mr. Big Chest. You know what I'm
Gold
saying?
mustaches.
Yeah.
So you know that's how he felt. So
wanted
He
his
a wild
money.
dude, man.
and that's what happened. But I just don't feel like the shit he did was fake. I mean, you fuck up your feet, you got frostbite,
Yeah.
your helmet shit. It's just too much.
I heard he got dropped from that too.
Yeah,
recently.
the advisor company. No, excuse me, the helmet company.
Yeah.
they parted ways with him too. So.
But you part ways on allegations now?
no,
that
for the
quick?
helmet shit, because you know he was like trying to find a helmet that
No, I get
suited
that,
him.
but that's because of the allegations.
probably.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, how you that quick, and then they got all the text messages from the chick talking about all this shit.
But-
so it's like,
But my thing is, it's 2019. You can get dropped from sponsors just for allegations.
Man, fuck these hoes.
Like Charlamagne always say, the
Yo.
truth doesn't matter when the lie's more entertaining.
I guess, but shit, you had evidence too. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and rape is something that you know we all got moms, daughters, nieces, and all the above. That's some shit I don't take lightly. But my thing is, this shit happened on 3.
But that's what she was saying about him. He ain't take it lightly.
But here's the
that's
thing.
what happened.
I don't think AB took it, but it's just like if I did that to you, you still coming back after 3 times.
oh, you
and
victim blaming right now, huh?
So now you
I'm on the athlete side, man. No, but they got emails and saying
one of the
I
first
feel
time
you.
he catching was thrown to him is what you're saying.
Oh man, Steve.
That's what is that what you said?
Nah, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying like, why you still fucking with him if he did it
Yeah.
3 times? You was with him 3 separate times, but it's his fault because he should have got a male trainer. He had to put himself in that fucking situation. But
Unless the male trainer
Also, he got too.
cleaned him too. You see, he's too happy to. Is it Terry Crews?
yeah,
You know, you never know.
but he was in a fucked up situation because I mean he still wanted to work. If it was like, man, fucking, I'm gonna just go do the straight to the Netflix movies. I'm gonna bust him in this shit. But since he still want to be Mr. Hollywood, I can't do shit. But I did. Speaking of that, did y'all lose respect for Terry Crews after
Nah.
that, man? Like,
No,
what he grabbed his ass or his?
he says I believe it was his ass or something like that, or any advance. But I mean, at the end of the day, like it's real shit. Though, it's kind of what do you do if you're trying to come up, right? And like clearly, if you're not with the shit, but like this is potential your career, you don't know what to do. Like you kind of don't know what to do.
Yo, if somebody grabbed your ass and he was like, "Yo, you about to be put on
We
the map."
squabbling.
Hey, he about to
But
put
what
you on the
so
map,
what about
though.
the
What-
Broncos?
Hey, you about to be number one.
What the Guru podcast really mean to you? What the podcast really mean to
I'm
you?
gonna go right back to my house and record again.
Oh, it's the same deal over there too.
Shit, I'll go back to my car like I was
Hey.
my first shit. But
Hey, He says the same shit.
Mike's hitting the first nigga. What you mean? you coming straight to the plug, huh?
nah, dog, it's just that shit's crazy because honestly, Steve, that's what cats in that world, that shit really go through their brain. Like,
Yeah.
do I keep my integrity and my morals as a man? And I got family to feed. I got kids and shit. because once you get accustomed to living a certain lifestyle,
Yeah.
you know, you eating Benihana's every day. You can't go back to Kobe's, even though Kobe's is good. That shit's fire, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's fire.
But
Reading
at
between
the
the
same
lines, we're
time,
seeing what your
nobody-
limit is.
I don't think nobody knew about that shit until he said it. So it was like
he said something.
he didn't have to say shit about it, and nobody would have ever known.
He knew.
He knew, but what was the point of
That's
him coming
enough
out and
to
saying
me.
that?
Well,
Unless you just want to get on the lane and get his name out there.
what's the line of distinction? Obviously, you're not letting the dude smash, but the dude that already touched you, you could fight him and lose out, or you could just tell him not do that and keep it moving.
But he didn't say anything, is what he said.
Just like-
he didn't do anything. He
Yeah.
just sat there. And
That's a
let
tough spot, man.
Like the joint with the Will Smith joint. Did y'all see that shit?
Wait,
Where-
Wait, what?
When the cat, it was on the red carpet again. Cat walked.
trying to
yeah,
kiss
yeah,
him,
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
kiss
yeah,
him.
Yeah.
That's all
But Will
different.
was about that life.
Yeah, that dude-
that's on
that dude
camera.
ain't got no
But
power
look,
over him.
that's also on camera. It's Will fucking Smith, and it's on
Yeah.
camera, and a lot of people are around. That's a lot different between being in a closed room, closing setting, and the nigga get a little pap on his ass.
Also, the dude had power over him. He's your boss.
Yeah.
Versus some random person.
And he didn't pat him on the ass.
It wasn't a pat.
No.
What
He
you
grabbed him? Oh,
he like cuffed
shit.
Yeah, he
Full
cuffed him.
joint.
He cuffed and like shook him a little bit.
Right. I don't know what he did, but I know he was
Like
standing
that.
there with his wife.
Oh, he was
And-
with his wife too.
Yeah.
Terry was with his wife.
Oh, damn! This is like this.
So this dude rolled up on him and grabbed his junk
Hollywood.
right
he
in front of
tried
his
to
face.
buck break him.
Yeah, bro.
But that's buck breaking material. That's buck breaking activities.
I'm with that.
That's what they used to do back in the day.
And again, so it goes back to like, damn. Because one thing you don't want to get embarrassed is in front of your woman, and your kids.
You rather
too.
get knocked out in front of your girl or butt grabbed in front of your girl?
I'll take the KO. I'll take the KO.
I'm not answering.
What if both happen?
Yeah, I was gonna say what if both happen. You knocked out. Then he grab your cheeks.
You got
Hey,
grabbed
you
and
ain't got
then
no
KO'd.
girl no more.
Damn, babe, he knocked you out and fondled your cheeks. Yeah, I gotta leave you. We're done.
But if she got respect for you, she ain't going nowhere. If she,
Yeah, but
well,
how can
if
she
the
keep
nigga
that
steal
respect?
you,
Yeah, after
but
that,
if he
hit you with
steal
that.
you, it's not like you saw the punch coming. If the nigga steal you,
You would
Nah.
have to have a logical woman to be like, look, baby, you got
Yeah,
stole.
yeah, yeah.
You have to think logically
logical
because she gonna
woman.
go straight to the point. She gonna straight to the
Ain't no
point.
logic.
You ain't say that shit. You ain't say that shit when your ass was on the ground snoring, counting sheep. Yeah.
and it's so funny because I was listening to an interview with the Glass and Malone joint because he was on it's
Breakfast
a
Club?
game it's a podcast I really fuck with. It's called the Gangster Chronicles with Reggie Wright Jr. He's and Mob James. They were head of security at Death Row.
Okay.
And they brought Glass and Malone on there to talk about that video he put out. And so
That Pac shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what Steve was saying, like how the girl rebuttal, oh, you ain't say that. So they was like, yo, why would you put this video out? And they were like, the dude was like, Orlando his girl would be like, well, you talking all that shit to me, and Pac beat your ass too. So
In
Yeah.
linen, in
Yeah.
silk
In the
linen.
finest,
Exactly.
in the finest linen.
No,
The
how mu-
finest linen.
What was the thread? What was the thread count in Pac pants?
Bruh.
As was shimmering over the guy's forehead as he was getting stomped,
and he had his rollie on too. So
Right.
and it didn't come off.
Damn.
nah, it didn't.
No, but real shit
Shit,
though.
Odell
OBJ
Beckham
shit,
wearing
yeah.
his shit on the
Ah,
fucking
man,
field,
this-
and
dog, this
that
nigga-
nigga,
That's some OBJ shit.
yo,
Jesse man, though, how dope would it not be a dope story though if you can tell the story of being stomped by Pac? Like
Nah.
if I'm going to be stomped by anybody, at least let
Let
it
it
be
be
Pac
Pac.
and smooth Pac. Let Pac be
you
smooth
on
in
your
his
Dave
linens.
Chappelle, Michael
and
Jackson
why
shit, huh?
not? You know what I'm saying?
I really
Yeah, that's good. Exactly. See, niggas get stumped out all the time, but it wasn't Pac who did it. You know what I'm saying? You let the Gators walk over you a little bit.
So you
Nah, man, you gotta have athletic wear on to knock me out, man. You gotta come
you want to get
correct.
knocked out.
You gonna stomp me in no finest linens.
linen and
That nigga wasn't even. That nigga didn't even catch a sweat.
Pay me the respect.
That
She
shit
was
was
even showing up, ready to fight.
Wrinkle-free.
And then he had a white Miami Dolphins Dan Marino jersey on, and yeah, I don't know. They didn't show the footage when he got up. They did show the
He probably had footprints all on
Yeah,
his
I'm
jersey and
saying.
shit. You can't,
Dan
you can't
Marino,
wash that out.
that's
You got
legendary,
footprints.
bro.
You gotta
I
hang
want-
it up. It is Pac print.
You got Stacey Adams
So
prints
where
on
you
you.
hear this from? What's the podcast?
It's called a Gangster Chronicle.
Is it like a Tax Stone type shit?
Nah, they on there. They just talk about like they tell like legendary stories from that era.
So it's like,
Because Tax Stone did.
what's
that
the
type
drinking
of-
one? Drink Champs.
Oh,
what Drink Champs started out
Like I
at?
said,
Nori.
y'all had that shit first. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I
yeah,
said on
that
my
shit was
platform.
definitely. And we talked about that shit.
Shouts
Poor
out to Poor
podcast.
Podcast.
My homies did that shit first, and then Nori come on there, steal my niggas
With his
idea.
drunk ass and-
Exactly, and he don't know how to interview.
Hey, that nigga interrupt
He-
everybody.
You know what I'm saying? I liked it early on when they had structure. Matter of fact, DJ EFN, shout out to him. He followed me on Twitter.
Oh, word?
So yeah,
That's what's up.
he followed me early on, like when they first launched.
Yeah.
And so I fuck with him, but I'm like, yo, Nori, you know what I'm saying? Like, let your guests talk. Like, I'm inviting y'all on here, and every time y'all say something, I'm like, yeah, so you know what I mean? That shit ain't right. And it's legendary cats on there too. But I think the last one I watched was a clip of the Nas joint when Nas was on there.
You watch further than me.
But and I hadn't watched the episode in so long. But my point is like, he don't ask questions. I get it because he with Hove and Diddy. He's supposed to ask the hard
Those questions. You want him to ask the.
But you know what?
Yeah.
But there's still a lot that came out. Him and but that's why I said Tax. There's some stories that nobody knew that
Yeah.
they both released, and they didn't even have to say shit. People just started talking like, "Damn, like this shit you will never know unless them two had a podcast."
Did y'all hear Tax? Speaking of Tax, did y'all hear his last joint when he was in jail?
What?
He did a podcast from
In
jail.
jail?
That's just so hard,
Oh,
bro.
bruh.
Yeah, like
Really?
Yes.
You can listen now.
Now I'm just trying to look this shit up. Like, damn.
Yeah.
Would that be rude?
If you go on the archive, it's there. What will we in September? So it was like around the 4th of July. It was
Damn,
around that time.
I didn't even
It's
know
been
that.
a little minute, but it was pretty tight. And he was talking about how he was close with Nipsey. I didn't even know that. Like they was close. He said like they when they met, they kind of got similar personalities, and like they're both Leos. And I'm a Leo too. And
What that
so
mean?
it's Leo
What,
gang.
what does that mean? By the way, what does that mean?
Nah, we just got like
Hopefully you don't get caught up, put in jail, or
Oh yeah, all the signs there. You're a
Nah,
Leo. You got a podcast.
Real quick.
nah, but he was just
Leo's
saying.
a lion, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, lying ass nigga. What else? Are you not a lying ass nigga? I'm just saying. All right. So, do you believe in? I know you into your story, but you brought up the Leo shit. Do you subscribe to that whole?
Hell nah.
I don't think none of us do.
I think like
None of y'all do.
I get.
I don't know
a
shit
lot
about it.
I mean, some if
I ain't no
you
fucking fish.
according to your birthday, it's like
Ain't no crap.
it has certain attributes. I mean, characteristic traits, but I mean, Leo is known for leaders. I can say that about myself, but in the whole astrology tree, we get a bad rap like with bad people and shit like that. Like I don't get caught up in none of that shit, but it's like hit and miss.
But it
Like,
bothers you that you're considered bad people.
nah, because you got to deal with people on a case by case basis. Just because okay, your birthday in March and you Aries or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
You
know
got to
who-
deal with people on a case by case basis. That's why I don't like when people stereotype. You know what I'm saying? If I fuck with you, I fuck with you for who you is. I don't fuck with you because
Your zodiac sign.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Some people do some shit like that though.
I've heard you.
I think that's female shit.
I was gonna say you talk to
Yeah.
chicks in bars and shit. They go, "Oh, you a Cancer? Oh, that mean?" I'd be like, "Bitch, oh."
Like, I'm whatever you want me to be.
yes, thank you." They could lie, tell me anything. I'd be like, "Yeah,
Hey, whatever's going to
That
get
do mean I
your
got a
doses
big
drop
dick."
faster. Look, that's what the fuck I am. All right, look, we in this podcast all the yeah, my birthday in April. Now what?
Exactly. But some people really subscribe to that bullshit. Like,
So you-
go ahead, Mike.
You were saying that Tax was talking about Nip, and they were close because they both Leos.
Yeah. So he said that Nip would send him books and shit. And Tax is already a smart dude. So Nip would send him books to read
Ain't
and
that
shit
smart.
like that. And he said they didn't get a chance to tap in with each other before he died. And he was like, niggas like Nipsey was supposed to die like that. And it was just sad. And he was talking about all the current events that's going on. But the broad that was interviewing him was annoying as fuck. Like, she's
Oh, so it wasn't his own shit. It wasn't just him. It was somebody.
no, it was his shit. But he, you know how you call in,
Yeah.
call it from Fulton County,
Oh, okay,
shit
okay,
like
okay.
that. That's how it was. So every once in a while you'll hear the beep beep, but she was
Damn.
it was tight, and it was like like a typical length of a show, hour and a half, hour 15 minutes, and so he was talking about that culture vulture shit, just exposing niggas for who they were,
Yeah.
but he couldn't really do it while he was on the street, and he said that a lot of niggas give Charlamagne a bad rep. I personally started fucking with Charlamagne because he kind of switched up on me. I like the old Charlamagne, but
What are you talking about?
but
what are
look,
you talking
but
about?
check this out though. I respect niggas when they evolve. I respect how you grow. You're not supposed to be the same, so I get that.
Yeah.
I just like for nostalgic purposes. I like when niggas used to come on the show and he used to give them that work. But of course, you gotta.
No, I feel-
Nah, but he still do that. You
No,
gotta
but
think
you
this
understand.
Birdman shit was still recent. Everything
like
else is still kind of.
2016.
It's
like,
still you talking about 3 years?
You feel like that because you're a Leo. Leos don't like change. Y'all typically don't like change. That's what it is, right?
That's funny, man, but that's incorrect. Steve, but
I was gonna say you're not gonna answer.
nah, I mean,
So what you felt like he don't be pushing or touching
Nah,
the buttons
because-
no more?
once I knew Charlamagne was turning the corner, and again, we all supposed to evolve as men.
Yeah.
But once he put that first book out, I was like, yeah, he gone. Because the shit he used to say on The Brilliant Idiots,
Yeah.
that was my first podcast I ever started listening to. Then I started listening to the Pour Up Plug. And then, so that inspired me. You know what I'm saying?
But you understand, the Brilliant Idiots is something he got more leeway than on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, 'cause
he
it's
can't
not
say what he
FCC.
say on the like. That shit's completely different. He can't do what he do there.
The shit he used to say early on, because they launched in 2014. He was
Yeah.
talking about, like, I can't even say it.
Yeah, no, I get it. But then the culture too has changed. Like you said,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we can't. You talk about rape and how that shit's going on. You can't say certain shit now.
Right.
Fucking females don't want to be called females no more. So it's like,
What the fuck? I feel like you can't even holler at women no more, man. Like,
No, you can.
you,
Last night was fun.
if you say how you doing, shit, it might be a problem, man.
yeah, there's some.
At work, I wouldn't touch it. Like it's such a fine line there now that you don't like. Especially if you're like a supervisor, I wouldn't talk to nobody. I wouldn't cross those personal lines. I would just keep it business. But when you're in a social setting, yeah, you can do it. Just be respectful. I ain't had nobody come up with charges yet, so I think I'm alright.
Hey, this shit way left field. But what y'all think about Nicki retirement shit?
Y'all go ahead. I'll say mine for y'all. Go
you
ahead,
hate,
Steve.
you really hate.
Hey, I
You
cannot
really hate
stand her,
Nicki.
but I
Go
feel like
ahead,
she was.
Steve.
Hey, I feel like she was forced out.
Man, y'all
though.
gonna put respect on
all
Nicki,
that
man.
family
Oh, of
bullshit.
course.
All that family bullshit. I feel like is an excuse. I feel like Nicki was pushed the fuck out. She couldn't take it no more. I feel like it was just above her head at this point. And now she get into the drama with academics. Now she got
That's lame to me.
her fucking hut. I guess I didn't even know
Sure.
she was married now at this point.
Yeah, they just got married.
But I feel like that's just more of an excuse. I feel like Nicki is dead ass pushed out with all the new female rappers coming in. She's just done at this point. So that whole shit I feel is weird, but yo, I'm happy as fuck. She's out of here, yo.
How y'all feel about
Hey,
But
come on.
It's a weird situation because like I know where Nicki is now off the court, if you will.
yeah,
People want to go at her for her antics and her nonsense. And the bitch can rap,
of course.
and that should be what we talk about. She retired
T,
from
you
rap.
don't agree? Damn,
I'm not
he
even
said 50.
Oh, the shaky hand.
She alright.
The shaky hand.
Damn.
You know, but I never fuck with Nicki.
You
like that
don't remember her
before.
monster verse?
That's
That's what kind of
was
like
it
made me realize
83
like,
monsters in that verse.
What do you mean, the word monster?
Yes.
I'm just saying she write her own bars. She come with her own shit. She stood shoulder to shoulder with
So
Wayne
you
and
throwing
Drake.
shade right now at Cardi because
I'm not throwing
she got
shade
somebody-
at Cardi. I'm just saying like
So the own bars is what?
because I said she write her own bars.
Yeah.
Has that not been a staple of credit in the game since the beginning?
But Drake
For
is doing-
everybody?
But Drake can spit somebody's bars way better than that person.
Of
And that's
course.
what makes him him. Same thing with Cardi. That's what I fuck with Cardi more than I fuck with.
I fuck with
anybody
Cardi
right
too,
now.
though. I don't see the line of distinction
With you're saying she write her own bars. Like, what does that have to do with?
because that's always been a staple in the game. The dudes who write their own bars have been the hot ones. Oh, you write your shit, I fuck with you. Now, if somebody got ghostwriters, hey, cool, but we over here with them.
So if you found out most of your favorite rappers have ghostwriters,
That shit would be wild. It would be wild to hear. Like my favorite rapper, Lupe
Like if
Fiasco.
Lupe-
It'd be fucking wild. Yeah, Carrie, I brought him up. Or
Hey, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
I was not gonna say nothing.
It would be wild to hear, and as such a diehard fan,
Yeah.
I would want to ask the question, my dude, why? Like we're not talking about hooks, we talk about your verses. That'd be a wild situation,
Okay.
and just you got to give credit to the ones who do. It's a
Yeah,
creative. It's like the producers who produce their own shit, like Kanye.
Yeah,
if you will.
Big
I'm gonna give you extra
Yeah,
credit for
yeah.
doing it, not taking
Right.
nothing away from Cardi because Cardi's
Take everything
entertaining.
away. Take
Yeah.
everything away.
Cardi's entertaining as fuck, but I'm gonna give credit to Nicki because she write her shit.
Of course.
So what do you feel about the situation?
Just
overall.
I do agree with you. I feel like she kind of got not really forced out, but her off the court shit was starting to take over from the music, and once that wave start to go against you, it's just kind of hard to kind of bring it back.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like maybe a self-imposed retirement. She come back in a year or two and give us another classic.
So
or
some
shit,
Andrew
you know?
Luck shit.
Is that
Yo,
what
he
you think
coming
of?
back. Yo, he's coming back. I hope you know that, right? That shit's just
I
for
don't
now.
know,
that
like-
shit wasn't real.
Is he still on the contract if he come back?
I think he's
Now
still getting
let,
paid
the,
now.
the Colts let him keep that bread.
Yeah.
Too. So that indicates that.
I think this is
So
just
it
for
wouldn't
him
serve
to-
him any purpose
Yeah,
other
we
than
got
to hope
way
the team
off.
got better.
Well, we gonna get on that, but I'm gonna
You
do my
wanna say your
take.
Steve?
You want to get your Nikki hate off.
Yeah, go ahead, Steve.
You want to get your Nikki hate off.
I was quiet for a minute because honestly, it felt good. I was agreeing with Mike. I like watching Mike fight. Just then, I was just watching my brothers fight, and he was doing well. I liked it. I was just really quiet. I was really just
Talking
watching
like
him
I'm a
fight.
child or something.
I was just watching my
Nigga over
son
there
fight.
drowning in the water and shit.
My son gonna learn to swim.
I
before
watched
so
my-
I
I just watched my son win his first fight.
Now, all right, the Nikki shit. That she's retired? No, that's not. First of all, she's not retired. You don't retire from here. She's going to come back again. She's going to take a quick little what they call a sabbatical.
Yeah.
It's cool. She's going to be out for a minute because she is getting washed. That's a fact. These females are washing her. She's getting ass kicked. She can't. Her mental isn't there strong enough to maintain. But Nikki's better than all of these females.
Absolutely.
Lyrically, that's doing
Absolutely.
it. It's almost like her pride is shook.
Yeah.
She ain't got it. Her pride she's taking too many hits to her pride, and also the way today's world goes, y'all know how it go. As soon as it becomes cool to hate on Nicki.
Yep.
It's cool to hate Nicki right now. It's not the hate's not.
But I'm not
real.
hating on Nikki because
It's
I'm
not
hating
real.
on Nikki.
You hate her because
You hate it. Listen, let me tell you.
I think some of that shit
Let me tell you,
self-inflicted.
though. Let me tell you, whether it is or not, like it's cool to do this to her now. We want to see her fail now because that's where the momentum is going. She's losing to Cardi B with the popularity contest. Megan Thee Stallion coming through now. She's like the new hot chick. She's smashing shit.
Well,
She
hey,
on
I'm
Rock
not.
Nation
so-
now,
but
man?
listen,
I don't know what
wait,
she's saying.
but listen, but
She did.
this
That's
isn't.
crazy.
But I don't want to. Don't make it seem like it's new though, because this,
Damn, what's new?
like that people are hating on her now because she retired.
No,
this is
no,
this is,
no.
and not even just hate. Some
Even
people
as
just
far
don't
back
fuck with her.
Going
Like,
back with when she was
okay,
going back
okay,
and forth
I'm just saying,
with
just
Remy.
don't. I don't want it to make it seem
this
like
is
it's
a big
this is
snowball.
just now.
No, this is a big snowball effect.
yeah.
But also in the same breath, as much as I love Remy and a huge fan, way bigger than the Nicki's fan, but I'm a
And her
huge fan
lyrical
of Nicki
content
as well.
is way better than Nicki's.
That can be argued.
It's not even an argument. It
can-
is.
I actually agree with you.
Oh.
I understand
Yeah, I was gonna
someone
say, I-
else arguing that point. I'm a Remy fan. Like I
Since
go
the
back. I
Conceited
go
days?
back way even before that. But I go back when Nicki was spitting in the basement for Stack Bundles, so I know. Like I was
Well,
a
she
fan
had
of
no
Nicki.
ass.
Before
Yeah,
the
way before
before
any
the
of that.
come up DVD.
Right, so these is like I'm talking the real hip hop
Right,
spot.
right.
So I agree with you, Steve.
Yeah.
But you can't shut down a person who's going to come in and argue for Nicki. You would have to because they're going to make great points.
You would have to
Which are
respect
good
that, yeah.
because
Yeah.
Nicki really is that bitch when it comes down to it. She really is. Her career, she had a way better career than way better career than anyone we can name as far as females goes. Like who had a better career than Nicki? On paper, she's phenomenal.
yeah, she lapped all Kim, fucking.
But
Petit-
but once again, also by you being a female, you're just emotional as hell. Your emotions are getting the best of you. You can't take not being the new bitch in the class. You're not the new bitch in the classroom no more. You're not new anymore. All everyone's off you. We've seen what you can do.
But my thing is, if you know, like, new rappers come out every day. If you know what you mean to the game, you should, and Nicki's solidified already. But I feel like the way she went out is on some bitter shit.
Yeah, I'm taking my ball.
If I was Button and you can't and you invite me to come on your shit and then you just disrespect me like that and then you disrespect my host like that, that shows the kind of person you really are, especially when we offering fair critique. It's not like we offering some personal shit like, oh, you know, they ain't say nothing about her rapist ass brother. They didn't say nothing like that. They said something.
Well, even this right now, what did that have to do with her?
I'm just driving home a point. I'm driving home.
They didn't attack her. They gave her a fair shake.
That's what I'm saying. All of them.
When media will attack her
Yeah.
up on front.
And Amal was the only cat that was on her side, and she still was giving him her ass to kiss too. Rory will try to talk. She'll tell the man shut the fuck. Like, come on, it's just disrespect.
See, that's why I couldn't listen. I know you. Listen
Shut
to it,
up.
right?
Listen to the
Shut up.
entire
Like,
thing.
really? Bitch, you on
I
my
know about
platform.
that.
First, I couldn't say nothing because we was on your shit. So,
Mm-hmm.
you cut Button mic off. Excuse me. You cut his mic off. He couldn't do shit. But all of that just showed how she felt disdainment towards everybody in the industry. Nobody, and Steve, I disagree with you, dog. I don't think it's in style to hate her. I just feel like your blade ain't sharp like it used to be. Lyrically, you're still there, but your marketing tactics, just like how she did with Travis Scott, attack the man, baby. See, you don't want people to get personal with you. What does a little infant child have to do with anything? You know what I'm saying? Over some Y'all feel me? Like,
No, I understand what you're saying. I'm following
so stick to what you do.
Wait, what'd she say about his baby?
It was that bundle shit when the Queen album came out in Astro World, and she was like, "Why you gotta offer your baby?" Because she was mad because God say she was #2 album in the country. Like that's the worst thing in the world.
Was it something about him selling Kylie's shirt? Or
Yeah,
was
something. It was a bundle.
bullshit?
Yeah,
Some
he was offering
And they
ticket
little
sales,
baby was in
albums
there.
with ticket sales and a shirt.
And she said something about their baby.
Damn.
She was out of line for that. But somebody say something about her husband. She ready to ride.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
the last thing I seen was her on that
Academic.
live. No, it was on a live, and some dude said looking at them is like cringy. It's like weird, and she went off like, but it was, and then watching it was cringy. It was like,
And
nigga,
that-
the fuck, like it's weird. It's some weirdo shit. Like when you get a chance, watch it. It's
I've
some
seen it.
weirdo.
Honestly,
I had to turn because I'm like, damn, like
Did you see
fuck
them at
is
the
go-
pool doing that little pool
That
shit?
shit was weird.
See,
When they were like
look,
dancing and
What was he
like,
doing?
I don't.
They was at a pool. She was like trying to dance on him or something. It was very
She
weird.
was?
It was
Yeah,
very
like they were just
weird.
standing there. There was a camera on them two. He was just standing there in a wife beater, and she was just like clapping cheeks on him a little bit and bending over. Then they started playfully dancing, and then he picked her up, and that was the end of the video. It was like a weird ass video.
See,
Like,
what
wait,
the
why
fuck is
y'all filming this?
I just feel like
What the fuck is going on?
like y'all remember, y'all older than me, but y'all remember how Michael Jordan was with the Wizards? How like he wasn't supposed to be there. Like
Yeah.
that's kind of what watching her
Nigga
at this point.
defeated.
Like it's the death of the Rock kind of like analogy. So it's like you don't have to do
You
all.
don't think
the-
she got nothing left?
No, she does. I just mean
I
like
just feel like she can't compete.
you don't
with
have
this
to
day
do
and
all that
age.
goofy shit. You are Nicki Minaj. You don't have to respond to the nigga that got 200 followers on Twitter. I knew she was out of here when they used to play her shit at McDick's. Back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying?
Like that?
That what's that joint? Starship.
Why you do McDaniel like that?
I'm just saying.
Mike is offended right now.
When they play you in them white
It's
clubs,
the white girls that's offended. I'm not offended.
you out of here. You know what I'm saying? And he used to bring that shit back. bring
That
it
could
back.
be argued.
I was
When
gonna
playing
say
in white
that- I was
clubs,
gonna say,
you
don't
might
that mean
be
you on?
you
No,
popping.
that's why I said I knew she was out of here, meaning that
Oh,
she
like she
had
took off.
took
Oh,
another
okay.
plateau.
All right.
That's when she went pop. So once the white folks accept you, you good. So why you even give a fuck about what Johnny in Alabama got to say that your weave is look crooked? So what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why Johnny Alabama know about her weed?
because niggas be like,
on live and shit.
That's all off the court shit to me, though. Like to me, I'm that guy.
but that's what she letting affect her.
True. She
And then
she should hold her legend status. I won't put her at legend status, but she should hold her
She on her way there.
her all-star status at enough to not give
She
a
on her
fuck
way there.
to repeat.
I think she's there.
to compete
Nah.
with.
No female in the game has done what
I
Nicki
give you
done.
that,
What you
Steve.
talking about?
I
No,
fuck
no,
with that.
no
She
You don't
Yeah.
think
does.
Foxy? You don't think
No.
Talking about
Lil
numbers.
Kim?
Talk about the
You don't
numbers.
think
No.
MC Light? You
All
don't think
of that is
you
no.
don't think
All of it
Are you
is
talking
no.
content or
Eve,
numbers?
You don't
All
think
of it
Eve,
is no.
Like what?
T.
All of it, no.
T.
Bruh,
She got
you
the numbers, dog.
tripping.
Y'all got to qualify what y'all talking about. Though you talking content or numbers?
We talk. Well, you
I'm
talking about
putting all
numbers,
the-
Steve?
I'm talking about no.
putting-
She's a
hey,
legend.
I'm
She
putting
did
all
the-
together.
She got
All
world
together.
tours.
Even that as
You're
well,
saying
too, then.
Eve. You're saying Foxy. You saying Lil Kim.
Nicki
You
Minaj.
saying Missy Elliott.
A quick
MC
Google
Light.
search of all this.
What? All of them?
Go ahead. We
Ain't
live,
none of
go
them
ahead.
is on
No,
Nicki's.
Nicki is probably the biggest female
Hey,
artist that we have ever seen.
I think
then
you're right.
show me then. All you saying is I'm tripping.
Everybody
Show
you
me I'm
named,
wrong.
the
I'm saying
Eve went
if
platinum.
you put it together,
Eve
not
went-
just numbers, what they did for hip hop,
Oh,
you put it
see,
together
that's-
like that.
No, not
all together.
now-
All
now-
together. You
Well,
you
now
got, but
we're
you got
talking influence then, right?
No, you got to put. I'm saying all together.
That's
'Cause
why I asked you what you
you're
was talking
putting
about,
Nick-
'cause
you said- the whole
Nicki's
thing is
definitely a legend.
The whole
No.
thing is legendary.
The
stats.
whole
I don't-
package.
Nikki's definitely. She's done something. She's opened ridiculous amounts of doors
Yes.
for the new generation. So it didn't. This don't take away from Missy. It don't take away from
Nah.
Rod Digger. It don't take away from anyone else. Foxy, Kim, anyone else you can name.
But
It
she
does not
lapped
take
them
away.
all.
But she has done more for the game,
In a shorter span of time.
and also it's granted because the game has changed. We're the internet era.
Yeah.
All of it's changed.
Streaming era.
So it's easier for her to do that. But
But-
they had to
but-
open the door so she can come through and do what she did.
Right.
And so on and so forth. It's just going to keep evolving. But yes, at this point today, she's
But she
bigger and done
came
more than
in like right on the tail end of the the pre-internet, like when you still really had to grind, like 09, 2010, around that era. Oh, 07, between 2007 2010.
Yeah.
So that was still pre-internet, blogs and shit. I might go on YouTube and look at you, but we still out hand in hand selling CDs out the trunk or whatever. So she earned her stripes. I agree with you, Steve. I feel like all those legendary female MCs, she came.
that respect, you don't
came
take
before.
away from
No,
that.
I don't. But she lapped all of them. She got the numbers, dog. She going to the hall. If this is football, she going to the hall. Because in order to be a Hall of Famer,
He don't believe you.
in order to be a Hall of
I'm with
Famer,
y'all, but
you have to
I'm just
lead
looking at TV.
in something, whether it's for a year or 2 years. And this broad has done it for a good decade, almost.
Like I
It's
said,
as
she
long as
stood
Drake's
shoulder
been.
to shoulder with Wayne and Drake,
and held
And
her
Ross.
own.
and we know where they stand at. She wasn't washed by them on any albums.
I can't think
She
of one
stood toe-to-toe
record
with
Nicki's
them.
been watched on by especially
anybody.
any male.
What's y'all favorite Nicki verse?
Monster probably.
I
But
don't know
off
any
the top.
of them.
Off the top.
Off the top, I gotta go with Monster. But that's off the top. If I sit with it,
if I thought I was,
sit with it,
there might
I
be
might
some
change.
shit.
What
on-
about the Motorsport? That shit was hard too.
no, I'm not a fan.
that might be one of her lower end joints.
Oh, I see. You try to make it funny.
She got watched.
Y'all
Cardi.
think that shit was straight? The Motorsport verse?
I like the verse. It just wasn't. I'm not putting it up there. You guys are my
Think
favorite.
she was towards the end with that joint, like Mike said. Like,
Cardi might have got on that one.
nah, no way.
Offset Penn was snapping that for that one.
I like how that's a joke within itself. All set.
Speaking of her, man, y'all didn't know I've been on y'all shit talking about other people podcasts. I do not like Cardi B, and I have a personal vendetta, but we ain't gonna get into it. But
I feel like you want to,
no, I ain't.
Get your shit off.
It's documented why I don't like her, but
because she don't write.
no.
I forget why. I remember we talked about this on the
The
board.
Grammy shit.
Oh, because she won the Grammy over Nip.
Yes,
Yeah, that shit kind of hurt.
that was some
That's
goofy
a
shit to me.
popularity
dog.
contest, man.
Yeah, that shit don't have nothing to
Don't
do with
call
us.
it best rap album. Then call it most
That
pop.
shit don't have nothing to do with us.
I know,
But that's not her
Yeah.
fault neither. She
Yeah.
didn't.
She
She didn't
did.
say, "Hey, pick me." They picked her. All she did was go and get what they said she deserves.
Did somebody win that award and then they said, I don't
They give it
just,
to, they even give it to Mac.
Yeah,
that
Mac
year.
Miller when
Kia
K
Cudi,
Dot was
like,
supposed to
yeah.
get it. K-Dot
somebody
still ain't-
actually
K-Dot
won it and
got a
said,
Grammy?
I don't think I should have got it. I think this goes to the other person.
He do?
Oh, it was,
I don't think
um,
K-Dot got one.
For which album?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I
the
thought
one
so.
the one Steve hate for some reason.
Yeah, it's not a good album.
It's a great album.
Huh?
Shut the fuck up, Steve.
Yeah, The Pimp Butterfly is not a
Steve,
good
stop
album.
playing, man.
No, I'm not
Serious?
playing. It's not a good album.
Get
You can't knock that shit in the club. That's
Get
some
'em.
shit you gotta.
Well, but that's the point. That's why he can't fuck with it.
Steve, dog.
Really,
Steve don't even be in the club.
I don't even go to clubs.
No, I'm just saying.
You can't knock
can't
that shit
work
in the
out-
gym.
he can't work
You
out
knock
to
that
I'm
the
shit-
shit.
saying that
can't-
because
can't be
I
Kevin Gates
felt
on that
like
shit.
that.
The,
What
club,
it is.
the gym is your club.
I'm saying it because I felt like that when I first heard it. I was like,
Okay.
the fuck? And my uncle was like,
Nah,
nah,
man.
you gotta run it back.
Classic.
It's like Rhapsody. It's the same.
Classic,
It's the
classic.
same vibe.
Right. And
Like
I
wait,
ran that shit
what
back.
did? I'm sorry.
He
I
like
loved it. Love Rhapsody.
How?
and how you hate to Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah, that don't make sense.
Maybe I got to rehear it today. I don't know. But at the time when I heard it, I didn't like it. But also, we told when that dropped 3-4 years ago, probably
What?
longer.
2015.
Oh, yeah. Pimp the
So
Butterfly.
maybe at that time frame in my life, maybe it wasn't for
three,
me.
three
I don't
classics,
know.
and I'm willing to argue a fourth. Kendrick.
No, bro, stop doing
So
that.
you
shit
comment
too,
right now.
bro.
So you comment.
Well, we can get on
I
that.
said I'm
too,
willing to
shit.
argue the fourth.
I feel like the Pimp a Butterfly was dope. After I ran it back and I let it, I lived with it for. Like I fuck with songs like obviously All Right. That's even though it's a single, I still love that song. These Walls.
Man, that song was the soundtrack to the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yeah, These
Mad
Walls
City,
I fuck
Damn,
with.
and
Black of the Berry.
Yeah,
That
but
album
that's
had
like-
hits, man. King Kunta.
What's
Come on.
Obama favorite song? Can I borrow? How much a
How
dollar
much dollar
cost?
cost?
Yeah.
Dope little storytelling joint.
I
Bro,
don't care because Obama's favorite song.
I ain't
really
saying
like it.
She was about to say,
love
fuck Obama.
I love Obama, but I don't got likes on because
Nah, I'm just saying because I remember he put it on the playlist on ESPN, I think. But I'm just saying, dog, I was sounding like you when it first came out. Then, like,
so maybe
Mom,
I got to rehear it.
you got to.
And I was going to re-ask you again. I don't know if you reheard the G's again. You still feel the same?
That shit's trash.
You still feel that way, Guru? It's trash.
It's growing on me. I had to.
You feel like you're forcing yourself to want to like it?
No. Listen. I was on that T-till like fuck this dog. Like
I couldn't,
I'm
bruh.
watching the Blade. Ain't I said it on y'all shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to go back and listen to it. I just, you know how you just accept some shit for what it is? Like, you deal with the reality. I know I won't get vintage Snow no more.
Mm-hmm.
So I like it for where he is. If he gonna tip his hat off to the game. But then the nigga lied and said,
It was just the TM.
just the end of the Thug Motivation series.
Oh,
But
so he's still rapping.
I clearly.
Damn.
I told you there's no retirement.
Yeah, Steve called that. But
No
I
retirement.
clearly remember on the gram before this when he's.
Oh shit! What bills do? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
How much?
y'all thought I was done?
Oh shit! My chest, and I
He
can't.
he said, because he been promoting this shit like maybe a year and a half.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, this the last one. I'm tipping my hat out to the game. I'm finna go entrepreneurship. And I'm like, okay, then this better be good. And he said, I'm taking it back to that old Jeezy. And I grew up on Jeezy, Ross, Wayne, that whole era. So I'm like, okay, I'm expecting some shit. Then it finally dropped because it been so long. And I play the first track. If it don't make me nod my head
Like the real mouth of the South.
yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, get your shit off.
Nah, fuck you, man. I just got what I said.
He said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah."
You know how I
Nah, we ain't doing that.
do. We got it on camera, bro.
Nah, but for
Kim may cut that shit, man.
That may go.
But you
another
gotta
shot of
understand too, them
Sprite.
niggas, they can never go back to that like a T.I.
These niggas on me now.
They not living that life no more. They're not in that zone like the Waka Flocka, the fucking Gucci Mane, the fucking like you said, Jeezy,
Anyone you can
T.I.
name, any
can't-
trapper,
they're,
any
they're
trap
never
rapper.
they're never gonna
when
have
that first album went platinum,
because it's just
you lost
they
that
hungry
edge.
like they still most of them still in the streets in their first album still. So it's like
Absolutely.
you ain't gonna. And that like you said, that lifestyle is completely different.
Yeah.
There's no way you're gonna get the same Jeezy from
Yeah,
when he
'cause
first started. That's just it's not possible.
You go from the snowman to talking to one of the chicks. on the
Motherfuckers was
reel.
getting kicked out of school for wearing his fucking shirt.
I
Yeah.
almost
Like
did.
we couldn't even stay in school. Just like that shit's just different. It's not.
At Jefferson, they weren't having that shit.
But do you understand that part though? At least, I mean, look, it's hard to make another. How can
Yeah.
you go back to the old
Wait, you went
Jeezy
to
when you
Jefferson?
haven't?
You know that.
I don't think I knew
I
that.
don't understand.
I've
this.
told
Why
you
is
this a
Jefferson
billion
funny?
times.
What does that mean?
No, Jeff O's cool. It's the high school my parents went to.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
I just didn't know you went there.
2009.
03 Blake High. That's me.
Yeah, you can't be the old Jeezy when your life's been changed for so many years. You no longer live that lifestyle. I was watching. I wish I remember the name of it because so y'all can catch it too. But it was on Netflix. It was it's just a doc on like the evolution. It's called
Evolution
evolution.
of hip-hop.
Yeah.
Evolution of hip
Yeah.
That's just dope. And so as y'all seen it,
Yeah.
y'all seen the whole part. The fact that no one even wanted to sign Hove to the point Hove didn't even care about it because he's making so much money in the streets. Talking to record labels like I make more money doing what I'm doing
Regardless,
now.
yeah.
Then why rap? He had to damn be forced to rap.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
But
They saw the
that's-
bigger picture.
So of course, when you're more so at this point, I don't know how long Jeezy been in the game, but at this point, at this
05.
stage, he might have been
04, 05, because he was
Oh, well,
with
not
Boys
quite.
in the Hood first.
not quite, but I'll use Hope for example. At Hope's stage in his life, he's been more rich longer than he's been poor. So
Yeah.
so at this stage, like at some point, you're going to hit half. You could be poor up to a certain point, boom, half, and now you're rich for another point. Like damn, then it's going to grow. So now I've been rich way longer than I've been poor.
Right.
So I know more of the rich lifestyle than I know about the poor. So
And
you
that's
might
a-
be out of touch.
But that's on
'Cause you
them.
forget.
That's on them not to say that type of shit though. Too. You can't be like, oh, I'm gonna give you a
thug
you know what I'm
motivation.
saying, a thug motivation.
Nobody asked
type
you for
shit.
104.
Like,
You
yeah,
have to do that.
You can't do that. You
Could've
can't
did
say
something.
that
I
because your
agree.
true fans is gonna
I
really
agree.
expect that from you.
But being him when you're out of touch, I don't think you know you're out of touch. That's why you're out of touch. He's thinking, I'm giving you all the OGs, and you're like, no, it's not. He's like, yes, it is. It's the same shit.
No
it
way.
ain't.
Well,
But
that's
but
what
I
they
get what
may
you're saying.
mentally they might think. Cause
Yeah, I
why
hear
would
But you know,
who
because like
Why would he
Mano,
say?
Mano can still do that though.
I love Mano, but
Like,
Mano's
Mano-
still in the
still in the
streets.
streets.
Mano,
Yeah.
Mano got one foot
Yeah.
in, one foot out.
And that's my point.
He
Like
only
he
got
can
one
still
good
do
album.
That's the
First-
interesting thing about series too, because we talked about this in Port of Miami too. Rick Ross joint. When you put that title on it, we're expecting that thing,
Bro,
Right.
that was
You
so
can-
disappointing.
You can't come back with that
Port of
title.
Miami
It should have just
For
been called
me,
something
yeah,
else.
man. Like I fuck with Ross, and that shit was disappointing because I was,
You was
expecting
expecting
something
Port of Miami.
completely different,
Yeah.
bro. Completely different. His last album is way better than this album. I sat down and realized like this shit is not the same. Like, and I've run that shit back at least 20 times, and it's just like, yo, this ain't. It ain't where
I like
it ain't
it
what
every
it is.
time.
Don't get me wrong. This shit's dope, but it's not.
It's not Port of Miami.
It's not that. Yeah, don't name it that. Don't say that. Don't bring any type of substance
Shit,
to
it's
that.
close
Don't-
to it, though.
No, it's not. No, it's
I
not.
think it's close.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
Shit.
Bro,
What's close to what?
Port
The-
Miami.
They said
The
that
first
Port
joint-
Miami 2 is
I
close
think
to
this
Port
album
Miami.
is fire.
Yeah.
I think
Close
this
in
is-
what regard?
It's
That
Content,
feel
how it
you-
is, the feel.
my feel from Port of Miami 1.
Yes.
I get the same feel on Port of Miami 2.
Two.
That's
Yes.
for me.
The only feel I
fuck
get like
with
that
it.
is from
I
fucking.
love that Turnpike
is
Turnpike.
Gunplay.
The
It's
nobody's
Gunplay
favorite?
shit. Yeah,
Mhm.
nobody's favorite. That's the only one that made me feel like in that.
And you know what's crazy? Listening to that joint when we was all talking about it on the portal.
Ooh, that shit is so fucking hard.
I ain't really speak on that track because I was still coming around to it. But I'm at work and I get a chance to listen. I'm liking that track more and more, especially.
Bruh, that's one of the
it's
best
no
tracks on the
chorus.
fucking thing.
Both of them just trading
Just
on
going
bars.
in. Yeah.
It's going.
That's
And
probably my favorite record on there.
Yeah,
I like the Turnpike.
But that don't take nothing away from everything else. It's still hard, like top to bottom.
It
I
is.
really
I just
fuck-
feel like
I might
it's-
skip one record, depending on where I'm at.
Imagine.
I don't really like that Summer Rain shit.
That's the record I'm gonna skip.
All the girls on Twitter, this the one right. This the
Because he made it for y'all.
That's why it
Because
depends
he
on
made
where
it for
I'm
y'all.
at. That's
Yeah.
where it depends on where I'm at. I want a female, cool.
Yeah, we at the
can run it.
pool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why. So
Ima-
it depends.
Imagine if Jay-Z did a Reasonable Doubt too, and on it was all talk about arts and
Bruh.
art on the wall
That's
and
not
Andy
what-
Andy Warhol and shit. Like people
That
be
would
like,
be crazy. But
why
that's
would
not
you
what
name
Rick
it this?
Ross didn't only talk.
I didn't.
But
I was just
but
giving you an
it's
example.
Yo,
of-
you can't say that this shit. I don't. You know what? Nah.
It can be argued, and I'm not gonna tell you y'all opinion.
Yeah, that's
I'm just
the thing.
saying
That's
if
why
you're
you
gonna do
can't.
a continuation of a series, that it should be in the same mindset. Imagine a part 2 to a movie where, like John Wick 3, he's
That
a
shit was
stay-at-home-
trash.
He's a stay-at-home dad now.
Bruh.
Like, wait, what? Like it's
Y'all,
a it's
I
a romantic
understand what y'all
comedy
saying,
now.
But y'all are. It's literally y'all giving night and day comparisons. He's not. It's not night and day. He's literally within the same ballpark.
That's what I said. I'm not going to argue anyone's opinion on
It
Rick
ain't
Ross.
like
the conversation
first album way
wasn't.
better like by a landslide to me.
It wasn't. The conversation wasn't just about Rick Ross. He was just named as one example.
Yeah.
The conversation was about Jeezy and how Thug Motivation. He don't live in that space no more. Thug Motivation, nigga, you a CEO. You know what I'm saying? So don't get hung up on the Ross.
Man,
Because
what
it's the same
happened to
thing with
Slick
Ti.
Puller?
You ain't gonna get that same Ti from.
I think what Ross.
Like,
I think
what-
what I think what Jeezy
Urban
should have
Legend?
did was what Ti did with his last album. Make the grown up trap.
The Don Trap.
Yeah,
With a
make a
444
grown up
type
version.
shit,
Yeah,
like-
he should have grow it.
I ain't really like that.
And if he's retired
You
the
didn't
Thug
like what?
Motivation series, then it
Don
should be
Trap.
out. The Don Trap was
Oh.
fire.
I like it, but it ain't like Steve just named trap music, urban legend.
Well, because he's
But then he tried to see.
he's 45 now.
Damn, Tip ain't that old.
I don't
Please
know. I was just throwing a number out there.
Nah, bro.
Except
Nah.
heart.
Please don't do that.
He at least 40.
Pull that shit up,
How
Mike.
old do
look
you
it
think he is?
T.I. like 30.
You think he your age?
Like, how old do you think these rappers are, dog?
No. I say T.I. like late 30s. He ain't 40 yet.
Hey,
40 yet, bro.
Watch.
I'm not sure, but I
He
bet
born
Tip
1980.
43.
He's 5 years older than us.
Okay.
Yeah, he 30. How old am I? 34? He 30. Somebody do the math. 39.
he 40.
He did at 40.
He
I
40.
know, but
He 40.
Plus the
bruh.
stress on his life, you know, that age you a little bit.
Right.
I'm trying to make myself.
but what I'm saying is T.I. fell victim of that too. But like because everybody was like, nah, because when he went to jail, man, stop giving us that apologetic, you having a dream on the court, stop giving us that shit. So T.I. was like, all right, shit, I'm finna go back to the trap. That's when he gave y'all the what's the joint? The Trouble Man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was so hard, bro.
Mm.
Then he hit you over the head with Paperwork. That was hard. And then
did
he
his
took
political
time
shit.
off. Then the Don Trap, huh?
He did his political shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole-
That's why I got out the exit.
This may seem a little bit random, but
I got out the
I thought
exit.
you like growth, though. It seemed like every time someone's growing, you want to stop.
No, it was cool.
Get
But
the
don't put
fuck outta here.
Quavo on no. We talking about some political shit. Don't put Quavo
Yeah,
on the
that was
court.
a terrible idea.
That was kind of
If
weird.
you gonna put Meek on that, cool. But
None of the
Quavo,
Migos
it's a
should've
song called Black Man, and that's what turned me off to it. Song called Black Man, but what's tight about the track, the beat switches, and when the track comes on, Quavo's like Black Man, whatever. I'm like, why the fuck is Quavo on some justice shit?
Because he knew how this shit out. And he was hot as shit at
That
that
was
time.
a bad
Yeah.
idea.
So it's like, throw him on a hook.
So once the beat changed, Meek came on and ripped that bitch down. Then they, but it was cool.
Were you about to say, Mike?
I don't remember.
But we talking about sequels. So how you felt about Food and Liquor 2?
I knew you was gonna do it.
No.
Mike's
I
face
laughed
is like,
because I
fuck.
knew where you was going. That wasn't that good. It wasn't good.
I need to go back
didn't
and
live
listen
up
to it.
the-
I didn't listen to it.
It
I ain't
had
listening
it
to
had
him.
a couple joints on there, but it wasn't even like in his normal Lupe bag. He was reaching, and it felt like it.
Why y'all think some artists try so hard to? Is it because of the backlash they get?
Man, they
from
want to
the
live in that
fans?
light, man.
I think they try hard because after when you put all your hard work and energy into some shit, and when you want to recreate that feeling, and then when you hear like you might catch when like 4 people sitting around the mic and bashing it, and then they
Yeah.
want to try hard.
Nobody want to fall off, man.
Oh,
Because some niggas might be sitting around the mic just bashing, saying how trash it is, maybe sipping like Sprite and drinks around it.
see what
They
you're
try too hard.
very specific. It's a very specific.
You niggas bashing Nicki. Fuck her.
One thing we are overlooking though in hip hop, not even just in hip hop, in music. When you got somebody's first album, let's say you drop your first album at 21. Mm-hmm. You got 21 years of experiences to talk about in your first album.
Right.
Your life changed, things you went through, things you grew on, where you at, and where you want to be. Then you get it. Second album, now I'm rich. How can I talk about first album shit?
Nigga, that's like Eddie Murphy was talking about, and I was watching him on oh my god with white comedian
Oh, yeah.
Cars,
Cars
whatever.
with comedians
He's like, yo,
getting
he's about
coffee.
to come out with a stand up, but he's like, yo, he had to live his life. He's like, he had to live
You gotta take
to
some
get
time.
the content,
Mhm.
so now he can go. Now Eddie Murphy about to come out with the fucking stand up.
Ooh.
It's just he needed to. He
I'm about to
said,
bring it full
He
circle.
literally said
All
he
these
needed to
years?
live.
Yeah.
yeah, but
And-
that was
No,
his point.
he still got
that,
it.
That was his
Does
point. Yeah,
Watch
what
this
the
episode.
fuck?
Watch this episode of Comedians with Cars getting
I
coffee.
Yeah.
came up in another era. You know what I'm saying? I came
Oh
up
shit!
in the
I
Mike
forgot he
era.
was younger.
20
Oh, yeah,
years.
yeah,
You know
we
what I'm
do be
saying?
forgetting.
But go watch.
Really? You 28?
It's on Netflix.
Turned
Comedians,
20 in
comedians in cars
congrats.
getting coffee on Netflix.
Not the
I
Will
thought
Eddie
you was like
Murphy
42.
shit. It's on Netflix.
Nah, not yet.
Raw?
Oh, you look it.
Nah, the
That's
red
crazy.
fucking
You welcome.
suit.
Delirious. I said Raw.
Go
It was
watch
Delirious. It was
Delirious.
Delirious.
Go watch Delirious.
Raw,
on
he had on
Netflix.
the
Raw
purple
was
joint.
his shit.
Yeah,
Both
but
are.
watch Delirious
Okay.
on Netflix. But that was his point. He was like, yo, he's like, I had to live. He's like, I had to go. I had to experience other shit. He's like, but now I can come out the a stand up. And the other thing was the day and age we're in, how people are so sensitive. That was holding him back too. But he said the majority of it was he needed to live his life. He needed to go through shit. He needed to experience other shit.
I think
he
that's
can have
especially true of
so he-
comedians.
Yeah, so he can have a stand up. Fucking Dave Chappelle just killed. Even fucking Dwight. I thought Dave Chappelle
Bill
shit
Burr.
was crazy.
shit
Bill
was funny.
Bill Burr. Y'all can't even like. I don't know how this motherfucker is gonna have a job after this shit. But that motherfucker went in like it's just they have to go through shit for them to move
To be able to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Right.
Only people that can rapid fire comedy specials is Kevin Hart, because of the way his shit. He makes such a long set out of just simple shit that.
I broke my back.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this shit. Yeah. Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all.
Y'all heard what
I ain't even
happened
gonna
with
lie to
him?
y'all. I was
Like, he
driving.
left
I'm waiting to hear
the-
that story.
He left the two other people in the car.
Yeah, he left the scene, got a ride from security back to his house, and then called. I bet he was driving, and I bet he was drunk. I'm calling it.
Y'all ever heard of Choke No Joke?
It sounds familiar.
It do sound familiar, yeah.
He used to be the videographer for The Rock. So he has this whole YouTube series about like exposing like industry shit. And he was saying like the two people in there, like he felt like Kev did them wrong because like why the fuck his point was like why would you leave the scene if you didn't have any paraphernalia on you or you weren't
Well,
in,
one, he did. He was probably driving, and he got more to lose than the cameraman and.
Also, those two people had to be removed with the jaws of life.
but my thing
What,
is
he gonna help them
top
out?
Was off.
Yeah, what, he gonna help them out?
he was like what you
Hey,
would've-
salute to Shirley. We used to call her Jaws of Life, but go ahead.
oh
Guru don't know what to do with that. He don't know what to do with it.
yo
Just let him live in it.
The Guru Podcast.
Guru speaks.
Guru podcast.
Guru.
you can't bring niggas nowhere, man. You try to show 'em nice, but no,
Act like you don't want Cheryl number though.
I'm good. I'm good.
The jaws of life though, bro.
I'm good.
Let me get that number.
Yeah, I know.
Get that number. Let's see what Shirley talk about.
Yo, but my thing is, why would he leave the other people that's in the whip? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just told you they had to be removed with the jaws of life.
And
How-
he
what are you supposed to do to
and
get
he
them
got-
out?
And he got more to lose, and he's gonna take care of them anyway. It ain't like
You want to see Kev out there trying to bend metal?
niggas fucking back was broke too, bruh.
Also, his back was broken.
so what happened?
We,
He
we
was
should give
driving
him Mad
drunk?
Bill. I bet he was drunk, and I bet he
Oh,
was
yeah.
driving. They said his friend
Was in
was
Cali?
driving. Calabasas.
Yeah,
He was looking
of
for Drake.
course.
That car was dumb smashed.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how the fuck he.
Yo,
Bro,
was
the
it SUV
top
or
was
some
off.
shit?
Nah, that was just like it was like a 2-door, like a coupe type.
Old
something.
school caddy.
That
or some shit.
motherfucker put all the.
You think he
Tektronix
probably hid
bullshit, electronic shit in that.
he probably hid under the pedal to stay safe.
The nigga was sitting straight up.
Nah, he ran under the
He
pedal.
was
Short
straight
jokes.
up.
He ran under the
Short
pedal.
jokes.
Hey, which one of y'all are taller, Mike or Steve?
Oh, Mike,
Easy me.
easily.
Don't start this. I'm 5'9" and a half. Give me my shit.
So what y'all? So we got 2 podcasts in here. You know what I'm saying? What y'all got?
We got 3.
Yeah. What's the third?
No filter needed.
Yeah.
I said 2, not including me.
Oh.
Y'all on my shit, so I'm taking myself.
We usually
out.
cut you out. I try to let you be in, and that's why we don't.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I started doing other options on the side just in case niggas cut me
Oh,
out
that's
the
why you
deal.
be so happy in them podcasts.
Exactly.
Nigga be smiling and shit.
That was actually a fake smile. I took that picture. I was like,
Oh, we know.
I'm gonna post that shit. I was like, that's why I put it on caption, man. I was tripping. Like,
Don't say that. They probably listening, bro.
who?
Whoever that podcast you was doing.
Nah,
with.
that's me and my homie, the sports.
It was
joint.
doing
Okay.
Yeah,
Stir the Pot Sports.
yeah,
Okay.
By the way, I produce all those shit. Shout out to
Yep.
me
yeah.
Shout out to
Mike is the
Mike.
man.
and Flohio.
Yep. Flo, Mike.
We out here.
Now, what was your question when you say no?
So what y'all got coming up, man? What's good with the SVM fam?
Y'all come holler at the Pour Up, man. If y'all don't want to hear all this motivational guru speak shit,
Suge Knight shit.
come over to our side where we be drinking and talking shit.
Yeah, if you don't want sports all in your podcast, if you don't want some little league talk or whatever it
He said Little League.
is, y'all come holler at the Poor Podcast.
Podcast, man.
Nah, real shit though. What we got coming? We just honestly a lot more. What the fuck we doing
Yeah,
right now?
at
We
the-
consistent as shit.
As a Shift Division as a whole, we all gonna grow. We gonna do more interviews. We actually were just talking. We got this idea from you. We're gonna do some more guest spots. We're gonna holler at a few. Maybe
Steve don't know what you talking.
we're gonna do some guest spots. Oh, I tell Steve what we do. He just show up.
Oh, Steve just show up.
just show up. Maybe we be on blunt sessions or something. I don't know. You know? See what's
Throw it
up.
out there.
I'm saying. I talked to a guy. I'll see what I can.
You got to talk to your guy.
Nah,
What about you?
Yeah, go ahead.
So,
T.
I just finalized everything. So, no filter needed is just some raw type shit. We use
well, we
we-
looking at October or
we probably gonna be October. Like
October?
early October is when I'm gonna go ahead
Fourth
and
quarter?
start putting it out again. But
Alright.
I was on. We used to do this shit back in the day. It was
Yeah.
SVM. We did we had a bunch of shows on there.
Yeah.
But
Some people can't stick.
Mike was
yeah.
on 100 shows.
Yeah,
dude.
but all
I-
this, and not even amping us up.
I like to talk, man. I
All
be
our
talking.
shits was dope though. All of
Yeah.
our shits was dope.
And they were
All of our
different.
shits was getting hits, and all of them were different. Like you had that, like you said, they talk about whatever the fuck they want on the Pour Up, but then you had a political shit, with fucking JM.
You had a debate show.
You had a
Yeah,
fucking
that was
comedy
dope.
shit
Right.
with fucking
Keister.
Keister.
My
So and
Curtis is Keister.
my shit's just like I said, it's just raw. Ain't no politically correct. I don't care what nobody fucking had to say about what I gotta say.
Right.
It's raw shit. But like I said, I just had to get my shit together, yo. I had to make sure I had a
You had to live your life. Full circle.
yeah. You can
I do
you
this.
Can,
I
you
do
can say,
this.
You can say that. You can say that. But like you said, October. I'm looking at early October, mid October is when I'm gonna start
For a
pushing
quarter.
out again. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically his shit is raw, his shit is real, his shit is authentic.
Authentic.
You can't spell filter without putting that T in it.
Don't do that
Yo,
to me.
speaking
Hey,
of
that's
that
it.
shit, dog, let's jump into the Mook shit, dog. Like,
All right.
That was a weak ass punch.
but you know what's crazy? I didn't watch.
Nigga, fucking
I didn't see the fight.
heavyweight.
Okay.
I'm on YouTube. You know how YouTube give you the recommendations based on what you watch and shit.
Yeah.
So I watched a lot of interviews. So I'm looking at Mook, and he said he was in a fight. I was like, that's when I hit y'all in the group chat. I was like, when the fuck did Mook get in a fight? Because battle rap for me, I'm in and out with it. I don't watch it faithfully like I used to no more. You know what I'm saying? The last joint I remember watching was my favorite rapper, K. Shine. Him and DNA clicked up. I feel like K. Shine has been the best for a long time. I think it's.
I understand that argument. I get it.
I think it's
and
fucked up.
I'm a fan, so
Yeah.
I'm well aware.
I think it's fucked up how they did kicked him out of Dotmar simply because the man wanted to do his own thing. But that's neither here nor there. But so I'm online. I watch the video and I see Briz and him get into it. So what the fuck happened? Like I know we was talking about in the group chat that the man's mom is deceased. I get it. You know what I'm saying? This battle rap.
But even the action, like he barely grabbed. I don't know.
he
I
said
don't know,
he kept grabbing on his arm.
But you can watch the video. He like, there's worse shit that's been done
you said
in
that in
battle
the
rap.
chat.
Yeah, like there's worse shit. That shit just seemed like Mook was done though.
I
just
was
feel
gonna
like
say that's what it
he was
is.
just over the top. At
If-
that point,
if-
he was just over the
If
top.
me and you
Yeah.
got friction,
so y'all blame at this moment. Y'all are blaming who's at fault for right now.
Nobody's at fault. I just
Briz
feel like
to me.
I just feel like it was just over the top.
it was 100% Briz. And if we got friction, I was gonna bring up that
The
basketball.
basketball
shit.
shit. I'll fucking launch that
So,
ball.
so we playing basketball. I'm fucking with T. You know, he talk shit on the court. I'm getting in his head. I had nothing even to do with what we was doing. I'm pretty sure Steve and Don they was balling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on the court talking shit to T, and all it takes is just say that one thing just to push it over, and we didn't even physically make
Nah.
contact. Now imagine if you walking through and I shoulder bump you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Probably take me
the
over.
tiny, yeah, like bro, I already wanted the shit with you, and now
Yeah.
you over here on me, and fuck you doing on me? Like, you know, like
I can understand
see why
that. I can understand
I see
that.
why it
Yeah,
went
I
there.
can understand that then.
I
But
think
you know
we
the
just
man
talked.
mom's deceased. Like that's just crossing the line. And like Mook said, bro, you know it's still fresh. So the fact that you was like, what he call her out of name? He said,
Your mom's a bitch, I believe.
come on. And you know the man mom. Mook got a lot of followers on the gram, so it ain't like you ain't know.
You know what's
Wait,
weird
so
though?
wait. You said that was over the top, right? You said that was too much, and you even saying it's too much. So what happens with the Drake shit and the Meek shit?
Oh, he went over the line too.
Well, what happened with Drake and Meek?
Nah, man.
Who did?
You
No.
can't say there's no line in
Well, Drake and Meek or Drake a push.
Push. My bad. Well, push. Like you can't.
He spoke on the man white first, so
But you
All right.
can't say there's a line with this type of shit.
Just stay here. Just to rewind it real quick back on the battle rap shit before we jump on that spot. All right, you have to watch the whole entire video. I believe what y'all watched. It wasn't the whole thing. Briz was
Oh, no, I
acting
watched the whole
complete.
shit.
So you seen Briz acting
Yeah,
completely
yeah.
I'm a Briz fan. One of my favorite
I
battlers.
get it.
He's crouching between them. He's not. He's doing too much. Like you're not even rapping at this point.
Imagine I get up right now
Like-
while Steve talking and I just walk through
Like,
here.
listen. So they got. So what it was, there was the bottom of the first round. Bottom
Yeah.
of the first. So Dark Side already got their bars off. Whatever. At this point now, you're supposed to stand there and just let them do whatever they're going to do. Instead, you are literally interfering with their show. You're literally crouching down, walking between them, and doing weird shit. I've never seen Briz act like this. Like you're doing a lot of shit, and on top of that, then you start bumping Mook. I believe 3 times he bumped him. The third one was a very hard
And he grabbed
bump.
him.
It was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? So I don't think I think Mook just. Mook, he's seasoned. We've never seen Mook do this, right?
Yeah.
Mook doesn't do this. He reacted how he reacted.
so it had to be something that
I feel him calling his mom, his deceased mother, a bitch, and it's very fresh. That might have sparked it, but that's not why he popped on him. He popped on him because it got physical.
Yeah.
You're not even letting me perform. I worked months on this show right now, and you're completely stopping what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, he said he was all in his face, but Briz said that's like my whole routine. Like I do that. Like I distract niggas and
Man, fuck that.
I like get all in you like some Busta Rhymes.
I have seen Briz do that. He has spoke. He has spoke through people's
Talking
rounds and
niggas
shit.
rounds,
So let me ask y'all this. So Briz was in the team too. He was in the duo.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Briz and T-Top versus Mook and
So two loud
Calico.
niggas from the same state and Mook and Calico.
Mhm.
Damn, who won?
Well,
They didn't finish?
Oh,
it.
they didn't get a finish.
But I
Whoever
will
won the
say,
fight won the battle.
top of the the top of the first Dark
Damn.
Side, it was kicking them niggas asses though.
So
And
Dark
honestly,
Side is
I'm
who?
pretty.
Yeah,
that's
a tough
T
one.
Top, no T
Oh.
Top and Briz. I'm pretty sure they would have won. Though,
I
to
know
be
they
honest.
was yelling all of their bars.
That's a
'cause
tough
all,
twosome, man. T-Top beat
yeah,
at
they
niggas.
going in.
I thought what's his name was Dot Mom now. What's the bigger cat name?
Twerk?
No, both of
Oh,
them.
T-Top. T-Top
Yeah.
is NWX.
That's what it was. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, NW. Yeah. So and I heard Rex after the interview. Y'all ever heard of he interviewed cats after the 15 minutes?
15
yeah,
minutes,
Uncle
yeah.
Raw.
Yeah, he was interviewing Rex. Rex was like, "You already know what it is with me. Like, we be cool, but that's my man, so we gonna have problems. How I go down, that's how I go down. So I'm thinking that's what matter of fact, that's what I watched first. Then I watched Mook interview after.
I watched Mook's first and then Briz.
because Mook broke that shit down. He had his towel on the table.
Yeah.
He was like, you
This-
know what? He started talking with his hands.
He was real
He had
political
to
about
explain.
it.
He had to explain.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? But what's the cat name? 50 Minutes of Fame again?
Uncle Raw.
Uncle Raw.
He said Kayshawn, my dog Kayshawn's back in Doc Mall. They cool now? Or was that
I didn't hear that. I'm pretty sure they always been cool. I mean,
That's my
like,
nigga, dog,
know what I'm
for
saying?
real.
You might separate from your squad, start your own gang, but the case is, but you still, that's
Man,
that's
this
them
is
homies.
WWE, man. We keep saying this. It's WWE. Remember when NWO started?
Yeah,
then they
and
split,
up.
and then they got back together, and then D-Generation X was in there.
is
Like,
Rex still active? Or he after he took that L to who he lost to?
He just battled recently. He just
He
battled
had a one-off,
Bill
though.
Collector.
He still his blade still sharp or
Yeah, Rex. He ain't really.
he lost to somebody. Oh, was it Clips? That's who he lost to?
I didn't
Nah,
see
this
the
been a
last
minute
battle
for
he
you.
had.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly which.
No,
none of your listeners
Shine.
gonna
That's
know
who he
talking
battled.
about.
He battled Shine. That's the last one.
These niggas was
Sean
talking
killed his
about.
ass.
They're saying all these names.
Who hasn't Shine killed?
Write them down.
Who are
and
these rappers?
Look them up later.
Tover ass up.
So the question that is being asked overall, what's the
Yeah.
line? We all
That's
let's
why
not
it's like crazy to me.
let's not do
because-
this. We all know that we're all men of character, if you will. We all attend Bible study on Saturday nights. We all know within reason,
McDaniels.
within reason. Hey, you sleep on McDance, bro. Within reason,
Snuck in there for 8 months.
within reason, you're not going to cross any intentional lines to create war. But in battle rap, what's the line? Or in rap, what's the fucking line? Like,
Well,
if his mama's alive, can I diss her? Can I say your mom's a bitch?
well, Hov said he did something on your baby car seat.
Yeah, he left the condom on the baby seat. I can't
That
believe
ain't
he did.
disrespectful.
I can't believe he
shit.
did
I
that to
don't know what
Nas.
is.
And I feel battle rap is more raw. So why is I don't feel like there is a line to be.
So
real.
you don't see nothing wrong with what Briz? Nah.
Nah, it's to get under the skin. Not that I don't see anything wrong. I know what he was doing, but it worked.
So it's a you think so? It's just a tactic.
It's what it is. It's just it's battle.
Strategy
Yo, you
shit.
gotta think, these motherfuckers talking about fucking their kids, fucking their daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like they talk about all types of shit. So to be like, oh well, you call my mom a bitch. I'm like, nigga, really? Like that's what took you over the edge? It's just I felt like, but like to your point, I just think it was just he was in his emotions.
His mom
Like,
had
You
just
got-
died.
You got to also remember though that he didn't pop on him when he said your mom a bitch. He popped after he put his hands
Right.
on him.
Yeah.
He
So
said
he,
he
got
he
grabbed
held
his
him.
arm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which he did. So he kept his composure. Like calling
When
his
he
mom a
said
bitch-
that, how he looked, and he was just like,
well, he did. You know, after he was just
just
it was
did.
he was doing too damn much.
yeah.
I'm not
I,
gonna lie, he grabbed his shit, like he grabbed his arm. But I'm like,
I do wish that he didn't swing on him. No, so he could have continued.
Yeah, we want to hear the rest of that.
So
Yeah.
once he grabbed it, so Mook
it was instant.
swung
As soon
at
as he
him.
grabbed him,
Yeah.
he swung.
Was this a smack event?
Yeah.
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 And the shit, and the shit went down. And you do got the beard. You do got the beard.
So was that available on the app or because he take damn near a year to put out the back? That's what used to
I
be
never
pissing me off.
subscribed.
I think that's what kind of I was like. I got off the exit because it'll be like my favorite battle rapper battling. Then you'll get the battle to like 6 months. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
What do you still ride with? You off the exit with a lot of shit.
Currency, Nipsey, my Bucks,
Wale.
Wale, Rose, Ti,
Being a Leo.
that,
Lion.
No line.
Orlando Magic.
Oh, trash.
Whoa.
Wait, you got more fit. No.
Yeah, I was about to
I'm-
Let's get it. Let's
No,
get it.
no, we ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
Because I can't talk about my team.
Who your squad is?
We ain't gonna do that.
Oh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wizards.
The Wizards? Oh, the Bulls. The
know
Bulls. The
better.
Bulls. The Bulls.
I mean,
Bullshit.
got some. They rebuilding. You know what I'm saying?
They've been rebuilding.
I like marketing.
Years.
I like marketing, bro.
Hey,
If you got to be rebuilding that long, ain't no building.
bruh.
I like marketing, bro.
Yeah,
He-
but
he's
that's
good.
it. We've been around him the most.
Chris
course.
Dunn still there?
They built like y'all. Y'all got your boy Double O.
We in the eight. We made the playoffs.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Put
Hey.
some respect
Put
on our
respect on
name.
it.
Yeah, hell yeah. You better.
Hey, Carmelo about to
You know
get
what I'm
the
saying?
Lakers, bro. He about to
Nah,
get the
bro.
Lakers. Yes, he is. Hey,
Nah.
You know what's
hey,
weird?
LeBron about to pull that card. Yo.
I'm not as against it as I was earlier
Before?
on. Yeah.
Michael's like, hell nah.
Yeah, he
ain't-
wasn't having it at all.
Well, I didn't want. Now that I don't even like Dwight, and we got Dwight. We might as well get the whole gang. Just fucking bring
All the
CP3
old-
over.
yeah.
Yeah, just- we did it once with
Big
Malone
three,
and
but
all
in the
them.
NBA.
Yeah, the big three Lakers. Yeah, I don't know how we got to this basketball shit, but I wouldn't be totally against it. They're doing Melo super dirty, and I get that the wave.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let go.
I get that the wave of the league is. I don't like Melo for the reason why the league doesn't want him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a ball, and not a ball hog, but he's a black hole. Ball go to him and don't go nowhere else.
Nope.
Even if he make the shot, sometimes I'd be looking like,
Damn, my
Like,
nigga.
bruh.
You're the
You
better
couldn't share that
option.
bitch.
bro,
Like,
that back to the basket,
Let us
back you
touch.
down, turnaround shit is the old game. And even with LeBron, how could you exist in
You
that?
don't think he's going to switch his game though?
Nah.
Has he ever?
Well, he has. He's never played with LeBron, so he didn't have to.
He
He's
played with
going
other
to-
point guards?
He would. Not, he still ain't play with LeBron. You can play with other point
What,
guards.
Melo
they
been in
not
the league, what,
LeBron.
17, 16?
Bro.
Look, and that's what fucked Dwight
Yo,
Howard up, too.
Let's be real. Y'all
think a
really
Tiger
think
can
he's
change
going to
his
go play
strengths?
with LeBron? Yes, you're going to have to, or sit your ass right upon.
It was documented
That's
that
what the
he
problem is.
said, AP, they want me to come off the bench. Yes, my nigga, we want you to come out. That's your role. You are a 35, 34-year-old athlete. These young niggas coming in here, they can shoot the three and do all of that. You don't pass the ball. So we can pay them for less and put more workload on them while you over there still complaining. That's why he don't have a team. To
Right,
me,
but my question now to y'all is, or for the ones who don't think he's not going to fall into his role, he's
here.
going to go to the Lakers.
He said, "I'm here."
He's going to go to the Lakers and still not do what being told. What's
He ain't
being
gonna have a
told.
choice at this point.
Yeah.
He don't have a choice.
Exactly. At this point,
he
he's
don't
still
have,
not.
Yeah,
He's
he
still
don't
like, well, fuck,
but
I'm
he don't have a
shooting.
choice. Look, at this point, Carmelo want to play, so he's gonna do whatever role.
The
he
choice is taken from
Yeah.
him because
Yeah.
Right.
he went to the Rockets. He played 10 games. They saw that wasn't it. They cut him.
Nah, I
before
think
the
that's
Rockets,
just
where he was
different.
at? Where was he
It's
at?
It's a 10 game.
OKC.
He was in OKC. They saw that he didn't change shit. They got his ass out of there too. Where was he before that? Every team that he goes to, he keep doing the same shit. This Tiger is not going to change his stripes. Even if he comes to the Lakers, I know y'all saying that
Literally,
the
he did
choice,
the tell-all interview
the
with
choice
Stephen
would
A.
be removed from him. But you know what?
He put the
Why
tell-all.
why bring somebody in who you know ain't going to change their stripes and that you're just going to sit on the end of
Now,
that bench?
no, that's what I'm saying. So at this point, it's not about him performing. I don't think. I think it's about him playing, and I think LeBron is going to help him out. He don't want to not see him play in the NBA. Like I think it just becomes a friendship type deal.
Let me
where
ask
it's
a question
hey,
that nobody, that I have, not just y'all, I haven't seen anybody in any ESPN or anybody talk about this. What if LeBron pulls that card, like LeBron, let's get
Stephen A. just talked
let's
about
get
it.
Melo over here, and it's to the detriment of LeBron. Now what?
I don't think there's a detriment to
It's a-
LeBron.
They don't give
In this
Melo
hypothetical,
a
it is a
job.
detriment to LeBron.
He will write a tell-all book.
I don't think it's saying. I don't.
If they don't give him a job, he will release the tell-all book.
The craziest thing is if this was the case, why didn't they sign him before Dwight? Why didn't they sign him before anybody that we just recently signed?
And well, shit, Danny Green's gonna play that role now.
We don't.
They don't need him, bro.
They don't need him.
And I think he was disingenuous with the. See, he did a tell-all interview first before he did the book because he did it with Stephen A.
Shit, man.
And he said, "I just want to play I just want to play basketball. I'll go anywhere."
I feel bad for him though. I
So
will say
we
that.
call him. Melo don't want to come down here
Melo's
and play
gonna
for no
play, though.
Magic. So he need to stop lying. But I get why he said it because he's just trying to get his foot in the door. I feel him. But at the same time, don't say you want to go to an organization and they below 500. You gonna feel away. You gonna be like, shit. I might as well stay home, been on the couch.
Nah, he's gonna play. I don't know where he's gonna go. I think LeBron gives him his best option, but he's gonna play. There's no way Carmelo's not playing in the NBA next year.
When did the LeBron is the best option thing start? I don't see. Why is that?
Just because of the friendship and the pool LeBron has. It's like the Kobe, the Michael Jordan, just the pool. It's the power that you have. So his best option. What do you?
Did LeBron just recently gain this power?
No, he's had it. What do you?
When have been,
I'm not sure if you're trolling right now.
no, Melo been on like 6 teams, and LeBron has had this power the whole time. Why now today?
Because he doesn't have any other option.
Why is that LeBron's problem?
It's not, but that's his friend.
LeBron has openly said
That's like
he wants
me
to
just
play
letting
with him
you
before it's all
fucking be
over.
on the street when I know I can help you out. After all your options, I'm gonna be like, okay, Mike. So you say, okay, I'm gonna figure this out. Let's say you're just fucking about to be homeless or some shit, right?
Yeah, I know.
So you can
Us-
go through
us
all
between
your
friends.
options. So
Us
I'm gonna let you go through all your
No,
options.
that ain't
I'm not
what
gonna help
Melo's
you
at.
out. I'm not gonna be the first. I'm not gonna be your first option. I'm gonna let you try to go through everything. If you can't find a way,
Then
then at
the-
that point, I'm gonna be like, all right, yo, come on.
Oh,
Like,
by the way, I need a place to stay. You got me.
not right now.
Said it on.
Talk about-
We on the air. We on the air.
You just said it. You just said it.
And it's okay.
It's just getting rough.
But
These bills.
I think that's where it's at. But I don't know.
Like I said at the beginning of this, I'm not totally against Melo coming over there.
Mike, it sounds like you is like, I don't want him. He can come in the league, but I don't want him on my team. That's how it sounds like.
I've never been a fan of his game.
Yeah, he just.
I
I know
never
that.
have been a
Yeah.
fan of his game. And Steve's probably about to bring up the fact that I had his jersey, but I like blue and yellow, and
wasn't.
it was cool.
Oh, you had the Nuggets jersey?
I had the Melo blue and yellow joint.
You had the
powder
shoes
blues.
too?
No, just a jersey.
I got those shoes for my birthday.
Yeah, I think
one
that year, and I think that year there was no other players for the Nuggets. It was just Melo, so he didn't have any other choices.
They had
Yes.
Kmart.
Yeah,
Oh, that's crazy. You could've got a
Kenyon
Kmart
Martin,
jersey.
they
You
had
still
Allen
with Melo?
Iverson,
You
they
had the Camby.
That's
Melo.
crazy. Oh, you had Cammy. You had an option
You
with
had the
Cammy
Camby.
too. That's crazy. You
Why would I get the
Camby?
Why would I get the same jersey you had?
That's the weirdest thing.
Why would I get the same jersey?
That's the weirdest thing.
I also had a Danian Thompson jersy. I've never been a Chargers fan, and
Allen
I had the
Iverson-
powder blue
Allen
joint in
Iverson
that
would have been
too.
better though.
Say it again.
Allen Iverson would have been better.
No, the point was to get a blue and yellow jersey.
That's what I'm talking about.
What blue and yellow Iverson?
Nuggets.
Nuggets, bro.
He was out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that. See, I'm not a Nuggets fan. Nigga. I don't know.
That's what we need to ensure.
Damn.
I don't remember
need
that.
That was
that,
like the best option they had. That was the best.
AI We talking about practice to go right here. So if Flo can find that shit, Mike, you can find it after we talk.
I got you.
Talk about
Right?
practice.
We talking about
We talking about
practice?
practice? We talking about jerseys?
Dog, we talking about practice.
We talking about mellow jerseys.
We talking about practice.
yeah. We talking about,
Game.
talking about practice.
Hey,
Shit, man. Y'all take them. One of y'all teams take them. The Heat need them.
I just want to see Melo play. I like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I just don't want to see him go out.
you know,
like
I want
that.
to see him play, and
And I would like to see him get a
You want to
chip.
see him play for a competitor.
And I would like them to get
I
a
want to
chip.
see him
That's
show
what I'm
out
saying.
though.
Steve, you a Heat fan?
Yeah, I would like him to get a chip though,
Yeah.
and his best. He's
Oh, no,
not
he ain't
getting
getting
one
no
in
chip.
Miami. No, not
Y'all
in
wouldn't feel
Miami.
like it's like a rented chip?
Players
A
get
chip
them all
is
the
a chip.
time.
A chip
You got
is
an
a chip.
asterisk?
Players get them all the time.
Shit, you better ask. What's your boy name that been on every team in the league?
Shaq.
Eddie House.
Shaq, you talking about?
He said rent a chip. Eddie House done been on like 2-3 teams. That got
3 for 3.
who?
Ain't that old
Oh
boy?
yeah, back to back to back.
Hey, he went to Golden State, Toronto,
Yeah.
and
He got him back to back. Toronto's the
did?
last one.
San Antonio.
Oh no, it's not the same
Green?
dude. No,
talking about Eddie House.
No. I forgot.
There's a
his name, though.
dude
There's
in
a-
his third
he-
year in the league, and he's on his third chip
Yeah, he got him back
because he just
back
happened to
back.
be on
Oh,
the
the
team
young
that
cat.
won.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know you talking about.
Yeah.
He
I don't
was
remember
on
his name,
He was
but-
at Golden State. Then he just won one with Toronto.
Yeah.
I know
He
you
had
talking-
one before that
point
too.
guard.
He gonna be Robert Ory.
Yo, Ori killing it right now. Ori
So
got 8.
let me ask y'all a question: does it matter if you on the team and y'all winning, you just chilling on the bench, or you want to play?
I would rather.
Of course,
play.
you would rather play, but you got to give props to
You
the.
get,
to
you
the
get a bonus though, right?
Yeah,
If
I
you win?
believe everyone gets it when you win.
Yeah, so maybe
Bro.
you could be on the bench.
You got to
still.
give props to the people on the team because they practice. They be on the flights. Sometimes they carrying bags and shit. I don't know. What's the
grunts.
Asian dude name?
They getting dunked. They
Lin.
making
Jeremy
you better.
Lin?
You
Jeremy
getting
Lin.
dunked on.
Y'all got to give Lin his credit.
Bro, he was crying on the. I think he was.
That's
like,
crazy. He got a fucking ring. This motherfucker got a ring.
That Linsanity shit started against
He
the
was
Lakers.
crying like on the church ceremony, and he was saying like how the NBA did him dirty. Y'all didn't see that shit?
Jeremy Lin?
Yeah.
How they did him dirty?
He said that the game don't love him no more. He loves the game more than the game loves him.
Get the fuck out of here,
I
Lin.
remember
But
Kobe
you
wrote
just
a
won
poem
the
about
ring.
that.
Yeah, he said and he was crying and shit at church. This shit was.
You seen his eyes?
Nah, I heard it on the radio.
He cried on the radio. Damn, that's deep.
Yeah, bro. You can hear the tears.
He hit the mic.
Yeah, bro. I was like, damn, Lynn. That's crazy how they did me, man.
Yo, my nerves.
Subpar ass point guard.
I like Jeremy Lin, man. He was definitely He
You
was a
like Yao
staple.
Ming too, didn't you?
Yep, I like
Hey,
all
Yao
the
Ming in
major
the Hall of
niggas.
Fame, ain't he?
Should be.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You got sued with the Asians.
I don't know. I'm not doing it. You ain't catching me, homie.
Nah, for real though. Like y'all ain't never.
Yo,
This your second episode over here for Ohio. How you feeling?
it's tight, man. Feels good. You know what I'm saying? I got Flo, you know what I'm saying, to help. You know what I'm saying?
You rather Flo than Mike, though, right?
Oh damn! Don't do me like that.
Who's more professional? Who treats you better?
It's cool if it ain't me, man. It's cool.
Still new here.
Hey, he's stuttering. He can't even talk.
It's cool if it ain't me, man. Just know that when
You
I
know,
edit the show,
Mike-
I'm gonna put porn sounds at the front.
Mouth.
It's
You're
both
gonna slow it down.
It's gonna be the sound effect. All right,
both good situations. I answer like
That's
that.
up.
Both good situations,
Oh,
man.
you all political and shit.
Yeah, of course.
My man got
I'm
2
on air.
deals.
I'm on the air, so
Wait, what you think about Kobe? You gonna bounce shit
Nigga, I've
too?
been rocking with you since day one. Shut the fuck up. Fuck.
You took away my joke. I'm off.
man? So, shit, we at like 9:30. You know what I'm saying? We been what, hour and a half?
This
Yeah,
nigga
man.
telling the time on the podcast.
Everybody,
So what's going on, man? What's on your mind, man? What's up?
I don't know what to do right now.
Nah, it ain't that. It's just like
I am your conscience.
Let's
Let's wrap it up.
Damn. Get him, Guru, man.
All
I
right,
don't do you
G.
like that.
yo, cut his mic off.
Sometimes you got cut mics, man.
Nah, but
What's up, Guru?
Niggas
What's
getting drunk.
good, bro? What's on your head?
so how y'all think Jay gonna do? How y'all think he's been doing?
What
with
has
the
he
NFL?
done? As you, at your
Let's
question, your, no,
revisit
no,
it.
your question. How? What? I'm with you. What has Jay done for
Let's
us? Mike and
revisit
Steve?
that.
Nothing yet that I know of. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
did he-
can't speak on it because
did he start yet?
I don't know. I don't know yet.
Well, he's
Didn't he put together a concert? somebody supposed to be doing something for some money to give to somebody else?
Well,
That's reporting right there.
Rumor has it that he gave Nipsey's family $15 million, and Nipsey's family hasn't received one dime from that shit. So your man Hov is in the janky business.
What do you want? First off, I don't believe that's true. Second off, what do
It
you want?
is true because let me tell you.
Never mind.
No, go ahead, Steve.
What would you like, even if it is true? What would you like Mike or myself to do?
Defend it. Defend it.
We can.
Defend it.
If he didn't do it, which I don't believe. Listen, you really believe Hov would do some
Jay-Z? I like Jay-Z
whatever, or Sean Carter, whatever you want to call him.
Mm-hmm.
God MC. What do you think the God MC? You think the God MC would do this shit? Like what's his gain to still? You think Hov need 15 million? Hov, I'm talking about. You think this man
He a
needs 15
billionaire.
million?
Why he still working?
To keep it going, you got to keep the generational
They
wealth
do that
building.
to get
Someone
more
got to
money.
keep
That's how they
working.
keep their
You
money.
got to keep it going. I highly doubt Hov is stealing 15 million for whatever reason. And where does source come from? Where did that come from?
Choke no joke, and he got proof. Cause there was a flyer that was up, and what's his name? What's his man name? Biggs.
Yeah,
It was documented that he's putting up fake shit on the gram. So
fake what on the ground?
documents that Nipsey's family has received. What do you call it? Proceeds. Receiving.
You know, it's
money
very
proceeds.
easy. This could be very easily debunked. Or take his Nipsey brother to come and be like, nope, we ain't get shit.
Well, why Black Sam ain't speak yet?
Maybe because it's fake and he don't care to entertain the BS.
Maybe they don't want to pay taxes on 15 million and say, well,
Well, I'm going to Cali
we didn't
in a
get that.
couple weeks. I'll find out what's really
I
going
don't
on.
think you're going to sit down with Black Sam and find out.
I'm all at Black Sam.
I
dog.
Hey, we're
don't-
gonna see Guru on there though.
Oh, yeah.
And we see like, oh shit.
What if you do? Would you apologize?
I'm a holler at
I
him.
apologize.
Yes. Would you apologize?
Sure, I apologize on behalf of Hov. Hey, my
No,
bad.
not the whole. To Guru for not thinking he can get the interview.
Oh, I didn't say he couldn't get an interview.
You made it seem like it.
You can get the interview.
I'm gonna go holler at Nip's family, man, and we figure out if Hov is what he say he about, and if they ain't,
Wait, it's all based on this one thing? Because there's a lot of other stuff that he did do that was proven.
like what?
All the other shit.
What's the other shit?
What's the documentary? The cat that was in jail, I forgot his name.
Text on?
No.
No,
He's
not
talking about
that.
the Broward story. Though.
Yeah.
Oh.
What was his role in that? Besides getting money.
Khalif.
Khalif Browder.
You know,
Yeah.
it brought it to your knowledge. Did you know about it?
Obviously, I didn't, cause
Remember that
I
time
knew
he
help.
helped?
But that shit was all.
dog,
That shit
I
was
don't
all
like
over the
Jay-Z.
news.
I know you don't. That's what it is.
Remember that time he
Even
helped
though
leak
he's
out
been
with that
helping
thing?
out. Ask Caliban. He put dollars on his. He's been in. J. Hov has been in this political.
why Beans is starving? That's his name. Answer me that, Steve. Why Beans starving? And he laid his life on the line for Jay and Kanye West. Go ahead, Mike. Answer me the question.
Well, it's the same reason why Lil Wayne can't put out no more music. Sometimes the business get fucked up.
Nah, Lil Wayne trash now.
Oh, definitely.
But the point is,
Y'all think
sometimes
Wayne
the
done?
business get fucked
Wayne,
up.
yes, that nigga's been done.
Well, you're not just gonna speak past that
Oh, go ahead, Mike. My bad.
because sometimes business get fucked up.
So Beans,
Is Myth Bleak starving?
no.
Okay, so at least 50-50.
What did
Beans
what
starving?
did Jay
Bleak ain't?
say? What was the song he said? As long as Bleak is live, I'm a what?
millionaire.
Yeah.
No. As long as
As long as
Bleak's
I'm
alive.
alive.
he-
Yeah,
excuse
yeah.
me.
Bleak a millionaire.
But Beans didn't put his life on the line for Jay. I mean, excuse me. Memphis Bleak didn't
you
put
don't
it.
know what Bleak did for Jay.
Choke No Joke told me.
What is wrong with you in this choke no joke? God, ever since you became,
Hey, Steve is tight.
ever since you met this guy, choke no joke, you
Love
became
Jay-Z.
Listen, Mike. Ever since this nigga met choke no joke, he became the mouth of the South. You wildin'.
No. I was,
Yo,
yo, cut his mic off.
hey, I think my guru gonna be here by himself.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know, just say, yo, I'm here for the check. I respect you more. Like,
You realize the check comes with everything you do, whether it's passion or not. You
he
deserve to
asked
get paid
everybody
for it.
at the
It's your
round
work.
table when they asked him, you gonna kneel? Instead of him answering the question, yo, you gonna kneel? You gonna kneel? Answer the question. And why are we past kneeling? When this man
Because
clearly,
now it's time to take action.
what's the
So
next?
that's what he's asking. What is the action at this point?
Whatever playing that whole
Besides you
has
getting a
for
check.
that, he didn't they didn't divulge yet. I don't know what they got going on.
But the same thing you told Jermaine Dupri not to do, you did.
Jermaine came on this, even though you don't
And-
believe it
and
because you
debunked
don't
that.
like
I
Hov.
seen that shit, but listen, because he put money in his pocket.
it. So
don't
there's no
believe
way.
Jermaine?
Money will hush you up quick.
Choke no joke told you that too.
Nah, I seen that. I
You
seen that.
you seen them say, "Hey, take this."
Jay was like, nah, he ain't, excuse me, not Jay. Jermaine Dupri was like,
Dupri.
nah, it wasn't even like that. Because he's still getting
But you don't believe him.
royalty checks
So
from
you don't believe
Money
him.
and the Thing. That's why.
But if he said yes, it's like that, you would believe it though, right? Anything negative, any negative
Bro, I
attachment
told
to
you
whole
I
name,
like
you're going to
Jay-Z.
believe.
Last podcast,
No, you just said you don't
I
like
I don't
said,
think I'd cross Jay-Z if he had something over me. If Jay-Z was paying me,
He got $1 billion.
he got a lot of money, man.
Yo, I
And some
told
goons on the
my
squad,
last
we know.
show on here.
That's when they
I
send beans
said
after you.
The
Yeah.
first album I ever bought was The Blueprint. So I like Jay-Z up until a certain point. When he said, because I'm almost to 30, so he said, what he said, what he was saying in the Black Album? We ain't rocking jerseys no more.
I don't wear jerseys. I'm
Yeah.
30 plus. Chris pair of jeans.
I'm
niggas
almost
button
there. I ain't 30 yet, but so I'm up to that point. Everything after, he should have stopped rapping to me. You know what I'm saying? So, except American Gangster. That shit was tight.
Yeah.
That shit was
And
pretty tight.
444.
Excuse me?
Dope is too.
And 444.
You're gonna have to give things a chance to. It's only I don't know what this man's doing behind the scenes. I don't know. So far, you asked what he's done. He put together a concert. I'm not sure exactly what that did. What proceeds did that bring? What he do with the proceeds? I don't know. He said you mentioned $15 million they supposedly had gave to Nipsey family. Also, in the same breath, why is he just giving them $15 million for what?
Because why is this shit on the Marathon Clothing website?
I don't know. I'm asking. So is that what the 15 is coming from? That, or is it coming from something he did with the NFL?
Well, the Puma shit, I already know Jay's role in the Puma. And
I
Nip,
don't.
Before he died, clicked up with Puma, excuse me. And so they just launched I think earlier last week, they did the whole rollout of the brand and the shoes.
And being
So
that
Jay
whole
eating off that.
and being that whole doesn't own Puma. He may own some stock. I'm not saying that.
He's over the basket. My basket.
Let me see. Just being he doesn't own Puma, anything like that. If Nipsey signed some type of whatever he signed with them, shouldn't Puma be paying Nip's family? What that got to do with Hov? Why is Hov playing the middleman of his money? It shouldn't go to his hand.
Jay's opportunist, man. So
So what he's like, hey, let me hold that 15. That's what he said. Oh, let me hold
he
it.
told Joe Budden, let me hold that beat.
You're not going to change his mind.
He said, what he said? Let me hold that beat.
He said, give me that beat,
me that
fool.
beat,
This a
fool.
full
Yeah.
jack move. That's what he said. Yeah, you dumb, dog. Come on.
But
Come on. You can't blame Hov for everything, man. Hey, you know what? You're going to start blaming him for the climate changes. Like the polar caps are melting ever since Hov said he don't wear
I like
throwbacks no
Jay-Z,
more.
man.
The polar caps, ices are melting. It's just crazy.
You know I'm really mad? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna say it live on air. I'm mad because Nas don't get the credit.
is
and
that
Nas
Hov's
is-
fault?
Yeah.
No, it's as fans' fault. Hov ain't got nothing to do with niggas not
You said
fucking
it's
with
Nas
Nas.
fans?
No, it's fans.
Us
the
as
the
fans.
Oh,
Us,
oh.
everyone's.
Skill for skill, we know who better. You know what I'm saying? So
Do we?
Yeah, do we?
yeah.
I know you're going to say Nas.
Yeah. Easy.
This reminded me of that time when Joe Budden went to Nicki's show. And like nothing we say here matters. This is all gonna
Nah,
be edited out.
if y'all didn't matter, y'all won't be on here. You know what
Man,
I'm saying? But-
skill for skill. I don't
Just
know who's
opinion
better.
Doesn't matter.
Skill for skill. I don't know who's better. My money be on Jay.
Why you look shocked? We already had this come out. Why you look flabbergasted? You heard this before.
Flabbergasted.
Wow. Wow.
We're not going to argue content because content is subjected to what you like
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
no doubt.
But skill for skill, you're going to say that Nas washes Jay? They're not closer to even than you?
Nah, I wouldn't say he get him by a landslide, but he's better.
No.
Jay might have a better catalog. I give Jay that. He might have a better catalog, discography, but as far as like the skill, because the biggest knock on Nas his whole career is he didn't know how to pick production. I don't think so, but a lot of people, y'all agree? No, yeah.
No, we know.
I mean,
Number one hits.
But
Nas.
y'all acting like Nas side of the road.
No, I
That's
didn't
how
say
y'all acting.
I didn't say that either, but if I had to choose, I would say Jay was
Steve love this shit.
Like y'all acting like, you know what I'm saying? You can see his shit on the side of that. We ain't gonna do that up here, man.
You checked out his last album?
What, the Kanye shit?
the
eight-
lost
Oh, the
tape.
Lost Tapes too?
Yeah, how come all these tapes keep getting lost? Hov got something to do with that? Hov is behind these tapes being lost. I'm asking you. I don't know.
Why did Kingdom Come was trash too?
I didn't say it was or was it? I just said,
But you didn't listen to the Lost tapes?
Of course I did.
Oh.
how you feel?
It was dope.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that Kanye shit.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, damn.
That shit was whack.
Oh man.
Yeah, we patronizing this fuck.
I just feel like
Woke up this morning.
Jay's best is up to the Blueprint. I mean, excuse me, Black Album. That's it.
All right, so you once fucked with 444, but you fucked with Kendrick's To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Y'all think Kendrick not better?
Don't
than
do that, Steve.
Y'all don't think Kendrick not better than Jay-Z?
Why are you doing that? This nigga been in the game for like 3 months.
Mike.
Kendrick just got here. And he's
Mike,
better than
come on.
Hove.
That's not,
I'm
that's not
asking a
something
question.
I've ever contemplated.
Yeah, I'm trying to think
and
of
the
lyrical
greatest-
content.
Are we just on skill?
They both top tier lyricists.
Yeah. That's
I don't know if I
hard
could
right
pit them against each other like that.
Wow.
Kendrick do work and Jay-Z do work.
Jay
Jay-Z,
M or J?
now. Overall, you have to say Jay, obviously, just because of what he's done. But
wait, we're not talking content, we're talking lyrical
I'm
ability?
talking about
everything.
skill for skill. M or J? We heard the Renegade.
I need time on that one too, man.
it's
huh?
I need time.
I never subscribed to that. No one ever said M watched Hove until Nas said it. And then they're like, oh, he watched him.
Go back and listen to the verse.
I've heard it many millions of
That's-
times.
What,
I know it by
Renegade?
heart.
Yeah, no, I'm never, when
That's
I,
obvious.
from my first time hearing it to the last time, it
I
wasn't,
wouldn't
I
say
never
he
thought.
watched
Can we
him.
pull up the Renegade?
I wouldn't
Can
say
we
he
pull that up?
I wouldn't say he watched him, but what I would say
You are saying
Eminem surprised people. Not me, but he surprised people.
Eminem's verse
See if
is
we can-
better.
we gonna
Y'all-
see if we
y'all
can
agree
pull up
with
the
that,
Renegade.
though, right?
Which
Eminem's
one?
verse was
Because
better than Jay's verse on Renegade.
M's verse was crazy. Jay's shit though, that song was just fire. I wouldn't have picked. That's a weird thing
Nobody's
to compare.
pitting against each
yeah,
other,
yeah,
but I'm
that's
just
just a
saying
weird
just-
thing to compare.
People do. That's how it came about. When Nas called him out on it. I didn't think, damn, Eminem's completely killed, just killed
It's
Jay.
not. It's not that you're thinking, but you have to hear it. Just like when T.I. had Andre 3000 on his joint and Andre savaged him on it. Not that he
Sorry
he
joint?
destroyed. Yeah, not that he destroyed him, but you clearly knew that his verse was better than T.I.'s on his own track.
I do think Eminem had a better verse. Does that mean he's a better artist? No, he bested
nah,
him on
we're
one
not saying
record.
that. No.
Do another one. Let's see what happens. Let's do 3 more. Let's see what happens.
I don't know, man. It's just
I'm just trying to think about it.
Yeah, we said
What Jay said? Do
pockets
you
filled
really
with a lot
listen
of
to,
land,
or
not
do
a
you
cent.
skim through it?
Yeah, do you listen to lyrics or do you
lot of
skim through
innocent
it?
lies lost on the project bench. What you hollering? Got to pay rent, bring dollars in. Like Jay-Z was on his shit. By the bodega, I ain't under my coat, feeling braver. Do rap, rapping my waves. Jay was on his shit, but M came. M was I'm a poet, the sum of regular modern day Shakespeare. Like M was just on some other shit. But I'm not gonna say he watched Jay because Jay was standing there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's 10-9. I would score that 10-9, judge's decision, split decision, whatever you want to call it.
I'm not saying he watched. I'm just saying M's verse is better, and I think it was clear.
I don't think it was just clear.
Who
I
had a
think they
better
argued.
career?
Obviously, Jay.
Jay,
M got the numbers though.
and definitely got the numbers.
He also has the skin.
That too.
So we can't keep doing. We can't.
And he did a lot of shit for shock value too.
Oh, M did.
A lot. His marketing tactic was Jay never did no shit like that. Jay was put out the album
And
and
not even just that, just his life.
And that's not
Yeah.
even. That's
In
not even
general.
Jay's like style to do anything.
that's
like
what I was.
that.
That's what I was
Like,
saying.
Yeah.
M was like shock value. I'm gonna diss these pop stars and I'm gonna be all on TRL doing this wild shit. And Jay
Y'all-
was just like rapping.
Some 50
y'all-
shit type shit.
You realize
Yeah.
how dope Jay-Z is to not
It
even
that
wanna
came under
rap?
Eminem.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like this nigga didn't even want to rap. He had to be made to do this thing that he's amazing in. That's
I
not
thought
even
he started
his
rapping
shit.
with Hawaiian Sophie.
Jazzo.
Yeah, when he on the song, that's how I thought he got to start.
Yo, Jazz
serious.
put him on, sure. But I'm just saying, for you to not even really want to do this shit.
Speaking of Jazzo, why you wait till the man damn near 60 to give him a record deal, man?
Well, they had issues.
Come on, Steve, really? What he gonna what Jazzo gonna rap about now?
Well, blame Jazzo for signing. What's wrong with you? Why you got to
He
blame
said,
the whole
"What's wrong
family
with
thing?
Did he sign Meg Thee Stallion?
You know, they don't have to sign. Jazz could have said no. He could have been like,
want that
no,
check,
I'm
you do.
60. He could have said, no, I'm 60. He could have said that. He could have. He didn't know.
That advanced.
Cause he's starving. He need money. He not as rich as Jay-Z. Jazzo, come on. I need money. Of course, I'm.
I like how you blaming niggas starving on Jay. like they can't go do their own thing.
Beans don't look the same.
He had surgery.
Beans-
He had all types of health issues.
Also, Beans has the ability to make himself marketable and do something else.
I think opportunity is better with Jay. They started off with.
Look at
Of course-
Freeway,
of course-
man.
That's
Of
Freeway-
course, the opportunity
no,
is better.
Freeway was
better
back
but
over there.
Once the deal got fucked up, there's other labels.
That's what it was.
There's independent ventures. There's other
Beans
shit
on
you
the
could do.
Shizzle show.
Yeah.
That's who I was talking about. I didn't
Yesterday.
think it all. Yeah, I got to check that out.
Hov not to blame for everything, man.
I bet he be sitting at home and he drop like how you making food. He drop his food like fucking Jay-Z. thanks, Jigga.
You don't even ride in the Hov lane, do you? You don't even ride in the Hov lane.
He said the overlay.
Like I said,
He be like, I want to get there fast, but
what y'all think about Magna Carta?
it was cool.
And he cheated on that because he signed a deal with Samsung before he put the album out. Sold $1 million records.
How was that cheating?
You talking about with the phone shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course you gonna come on, man.
He the first person to buy his own album.
Same shit with fucking.
What's wrong with making a great business? You
Because,
wouldn't do
man.
it. You
But
wouldn't do
instead
it.
of priding him on the deal he made with Samsung, you're gonna diss the deal because that's cheating for.
So
album
I don't
sales?
notice unless he's amping that shit up. Unless he's saying like his album was like one of the dopest shit. But I haven't heard him
Jay's
say
going
anything
platinum without
about
Samsung deals.
Magna Carta. I'm talking about that album.
I know, but I'm just
specifically.
saying.
Like
That's a true statement.
if he's saying, "Hey, this shit's dope," whatever, I got this off of this, then it becomes a problem. But if he's not saying that,
Magna Carta might be one of his weakest offerings.
Man, let me tell you, I be trolling. I know Jay-Z is a legend, but I just think he do some fuck shit. That just honestly speaks.
That's his off the court shit, as I like to say.
yeah.
But the music is great. But
He's being. It's all alleged though. We don't know. You mentioned this 15 million. Do I really think he's whole dog? Why? It just doesn't make sense to tarnish your name. Like you want to be known for doing
Kanye
bad
can't
business.
get out his contract.
What?
Kanye can't retire, man.
If I sign, you damn right. If you sign something and you owe me something, you better give me
Why
what
you
you owe
did
me.
Dame like that? Now Dame doing interviews on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, why he did? Everybody went with Jay.
Don't fight that.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dame out there struggling, yo.
You acting like these aren't grown men who
He about to
can't make
start
up
his
their
own
own
TV
shit.
network.
look.
And five-
when the
and-
Rock
hey, and
split,
five people
when
gonna
the Rock
watch it.
split, Ye went with Jay.
Hey man, I'm not here for all this.
Who
this,
found Jay?
this
We all
Jay
know
hate.
Dame did.
So
What
if
they
you
got to
loyal,
prove?
if you loyal,
So be mad at Ye.
Kanye knew if I go with this nigga Dame, that independent shit ain't gonna work. I got to stay over here, but with the machine behind me. That's how we know who Kanye was. But he did my nigga Currency dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, Dame did. But
Oh,
see, that's why Kanye didn't want to go over there. But that was before Currency
I was thinking about
on.
Consequence. My bad.
Him too. You know what I'm saying? He was writing for Jay on the Black album. That's documented. But y'all ain't gonna believe that, huh?
Yeah.
I wrote. He
Look
said.
at Steve. Steve said no. Steve is not hearing
He
it.
said, "Look,
Hey, this campaign is wild, man. That's why you brought us here. That's why you brought us here.
We're about to get shot when we walk out this bitch.
he said, look,
I'm bumping Jay all the way
tracks
home.
1 through how many tracks on the Black album? 13, 14?
12-ish.
Excuse me.
They start talking. No, blame Hov.
I hate him, man.
The ghost of
This
Jay.
Rock Nation, he quit. No, but look. Consequence said, look, I ain't supposed to say this shit. He was on a radio station in LA. I wrote Lucifer 99 Problems.
You think he wrote the verses? There's footage of Jay rapping that verse on camera in Fade to Black. And you think he wrote that?
Gave it to Jay and then he
He said, look, this is how we gonna do it.
Jay had a Bluetooth in his ear in the studio. Oh, and
That's why he named his daughter the Blue.
Bingo.
That's why. That's why.
Hey, the
Look.
blue. The blue.
He said, so, matter of fact, he was on with Big Boy. So Big Boy's like, what was the first track he wrote? So this nigga,
he's trolling. He can't even keep his troll straight. Guru speaks, man.
this nigga said, what's Dirt Off My Shoulder? That was the first joint he wrote.
These are the weakest songs on that album, by the way.
My very first song was 2.
No, you didn't name
one
that
of
one yet.
You didn't give me a chance.
The 3 you named were, though.
My first single, that's what it's called, my first single. He said that was my idea to put Biggie on the end of the talker. He said Jay was against it at first, but he was like, nah, it's a good idea because we gonna pay homage to the big homie. So, and then Clarity, and was on a production. Am I right? That's all Consequence. I'm telling you. And Ye was in the room.
They all wrote
And Encore. You know he wrote Encore because Ye was.
No,
on,
we don't know anything.
I'm gonna pull up the.
Hov,
video.
so Hov didn't write any of these.
It's easy to check the writing credits, but he's not writing these verses, bro. You can write a song on a song, you ain't writing these verses.
So Big was like, well, how you did it? Because Jay was infamous for saying he don't write. So he said he'll say a line, duck his head out the booth. Yo, say that joint, then he'll go. Then he'll go back in and give him another line. So I was like, damn, that's creative. So
Hey, Currency.
he said, yo,
Hey, Currency, what's next? All right.
hey,
The year's 94 and the trunk was what? All right. Man, fuck out of here, man.
Guru Squeaks.
so I was like,
This
damn.
Jay slander,
So
man.
that's why
The Jay Slander podcast.
that might be the episode. That might be the episode name.
Jay
No,
Slander.
but Jay-Z is a legend, man. I just like,
You just don't fuck with him.
nah, I don't. Up until a certain point.
You cool, but fuck you. Is essentially what you're saying.
Yeah. But
So overall, I'll end my piece with this. If it came out that Hov really is on some fuck shit, like he's really stealing 15 mil, which I just can't see because he's just too big of a name. There would be no reason to tarnish your shit. If you're doing shit like that, you're going to. Bad business travels fast. They would have been wrapped
But
it up.
Solange knew that. So that's why she did
Oh, that's why she gave him a 2-piece?
That's why? It had nothing to do with him
It
cheating?
was the reparation from the other artist. So that's why she did that in the
elevator shit.
elevator.
As she kicked him, she was like, this for everybody else.
We didn't hear.
And
what
then
she
the
said.
spit followed after that. So, cause he didn't give Consequences just due on the credit, so they cool.
So she got to just do for him.
There you go. But Consequence like, yo, she didn't have to do that because I still didn't get paid. So it's like you pretty much did all that and I'm still broke. So that was really you hustling backwards. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Steve ain't fucking with you right now.
This guru
Nah,
speaks,
man.
man. We gotta let him speak.
Jay-Z.
This is podcast.
Nah, Jay-Z is definitely that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? But Biggie was still he has still been a little homie. That's facts.
That's not facts. You know
What's
why
wrong?
it's not facts? Because we disrespect our living legends today all the time. You think Big would be getting respect right now? No. You think Pac would? No.
Yes.
Why when we killing? You
Who,
heard
who disrespect Tupac?
because they're past.
Yeah, because he died.
If they were still here, they wouldn't
Well,
be getting that type shine.
I can tell you, Biggie did.
Biggie did what?
Diss Tupac.
He did?
We talking about when he was alive.
Yeah, I know. What song he dissed him on?
Biggie and Pac didn't diss each other?
I know Pac did, but allegedly the Who Shot You wasn't towards him.
Oh, my bad.
Because he made that before.
So they didn't have a beef?
They did have a beef, but
Oh, okay.
Big was on the whole thing of like, yo, you tripping for no reason. I don't have a problem.
In any case, the point was while
No,
he was
no, no,
while he was
let's-
alive,
let's,
while he was alive, he had friction with people, and then he died, and then nobody can argue against his death.
Yeah, the reason I don't think they'll be getting it that just do if they were still alive because our current legends we as a whole we don't respect like that. So what would change? They just be living legends getting
It's
Disrespected.
that, we don't.
They would drop a lost tapes and nobody heard it.
Dead, and people get bigger.
we don't
when they're
disrespect the dead. We honor them.
No, the general consensus does like when they're gone, like
Oh, you mean we like, big them up when they pass?
yeah,
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
what I'm saying? Like, but it's sad, but I don't get it, man. Like, why you can't give people they flowers while they're here? It's like people you want to follow people on Instagram when I don't get that, but
I mean, that's the old
Nip
saying.
Instagram shot straight up, like it's crazy.
You don't know what you got till it's gone, type of thing. Though, you know what I'm saying? That's how that old saying.
But I appreciate. We're gonna wrap it up, man. I really, really appreciate my 3 guests for coming in. The Pour Up, my dog Big Mike Lake, Steve Cash, and my dog No Filter T for rocking with me.
Appreciate you having us.
It's
Yeah,
man.
man.
been
Thank you.
fun, man. This is my cameraman Kimbe. Shout out.
You're
Appreciate you, homie. Flo, thanks again, my brother. So we're gonna wrap it up like this. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna have my homies shout they shit out where you can find them and all that. Go.
This Steve Cash Moneybags, aka the Fitness Zaddy. You can find me on the Poor Podcast with my co-host.
Mike Lake, what up? You can find us at the Pour Up with underscores between, so the underscore pour underscore up. Shift Division Media, you see us out here. We teamed up with Flowhio, so you literally just click the links. Check us out over there anywhere you get. You can find me anywhere, especially on Xbox. I am Mike Lake. I'll be on the 2K. I got to get 20, but I'm out there. So I am Mike Lake on everything.
And then T, hashtag Honest T. You'll see me on No Filter Needed soon, like I said. Mid-October, I'll be out there, still part of the SVN family. So just log in, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We on all of that. So,
All right, man. There you have it. Guru Speaks, episode 11. The new mouth of the South. You feel me? Shit Division Media, Flow Ohio Radio.
you're
Long live Nipsey, TMC. I'm out of here.
We talking about practice. Not a game. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Motherfuckers say that I'm foolish. I only talk about Jews. Do you fools listen to music or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing, I made something doing what I do through and through. And I give you the news with a twist is just his ghetto point of view. The renegade, you've been afraid. I penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block where they pop toasters and they live with their moms. Got drop roasters from botch robberies, niggas crotched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown when child support knocked. No, he's not around. Now how that sound till you jot it down? I bring it through the ghetto without riding round, hiding down, ducking strays from frustrated youth stuck in their ways. Just read a magazine that fucked up my day. How you rate music that thugs with nothing relate to it? I help them see they way through it, not you. Can't step in my pants, can't walk in my shoes. Bet everything you worth, you lose your tie and your shirt.
Since I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew, maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment, nah. That's when you start to stare at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again. And you get embarrassed, then I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parents. You fucking do good, it's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. And do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do, so stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo. Cause here we go. He's chicken, and I'm the sinister Mr. Kiss my ass is just a renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything. Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about anything. I had to hustle, my back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets filled with a lot of lint, not a cent, got a vent, lot of innocent lives lost on the project bench. What you hollering? Gotta pay rent, bring dollars in, by the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling braver, do-rag wrapping my waves up, pockets full of hope. Do not step in me, I'm awkward. I box lefty or often. My pops left me an orphan. My mama wasn't home. Could not stress to me, I wasn't grown. Especially on nights I brought something home to quiet the stomach rumblings. My demeanor, 30 years my senior. My childhood didn't mean much. Only raising green up. Raising my fingers to critics. Raising my head to the sky. Big, I did it multi before I died. No lie, just know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road and went straight.
See, I'm a poet to some, a regular modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the king of these latter-day saints here, to shatter the picture in which of that as they paint me as a monger of hate and Satan, a scatterbrained atheist. But that ain't the case. See, it's a matter of taste. We as the people decide if Shade is as bad as they say he is, or is he the latter, a gateway to escape, media scapegoat. They can be mad at today. See, it's as easy as cake, simple as whistling Dixie, while I'm waving the pistol at 60 Christians against me. Go to war with the Mormons, take a bath with the Catholics in holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under longer. I'm a motherfucking spiteful, delightful, eyeful, the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making his butter off these bloodsuckers. Cause I'm a motherfucking renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything.
Anything, anything.
Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a
renegade.
Never been afraid to holler about anything. Anything.
Renegade. Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to talk about anything.
Anything.
Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a
renegade.
Never been afraid to holler about anything.